What is Omega Mission? Omega Mission is a sci-fi action-adventure comic book written and drawn by Don Edwards. It's a culmination of story and characters that have been evolving into a tale of pain, persistence, and revenge. A story of what was supposed to be the saving grace of a world in need of heroes, instead blighted with unchecked pride and power, a curse that threatened to become mankind's undoing. What is Omega Mission? Pain in the form of Thomas Allen Gentry, the one-time hero of Flipper Dodge, leader of Black Badge, who only ever wanted to save lives and protect others, forced to not only destroy and murder, but also violently shake apart the foundation of a world's trust and rebuke his own moral compass for the sake of saving his own future. Persistence in the way of Black Badge working still in secret, even after the deadly chaos of the Omega Mission over 15 years ago. Still plotting, still testing, still thinking they are the shield and sword of the people and planet, when all they are is the hungry and uncontrollable virus infecting us all. Revenge in the arrival of the being Demonitrox, eyes ablaze with an unending anger and hatred for Dodge. Who is he? What does he want? How is he so powerful? But more importantly, can he be stopped? Story, characterization, killer art. All these things are Omega Mission, and the countdown begins August 15th. This is your mission. Will you be ready?
None of us will be ready. None of us will be ready. You know why? Because the stupid screen is small, and I still haven't figured out StreamYard yet. Everybody, welcome to the studio, episode 37. We got Bill and Cat and Mouse on, along with Raiden Radio, talking about their respective projects and campaigns. We're going to be drawing some cool characters. And no, Bill A, this is not a FOMO stream about Heroes Con. If you want to know what's going on with Heroes Con, if you had a fear of missing out, you should have paid the tickets to go on, my friend. You should have went. Sorry. It's not that far away. It's just in North Carolina. North Carolina's not that bad. So, hey, let's go ahead and bring everybody in and get this show on the road. Let's start off with the bigwigs. We got James. We got Omer. We got the Duck Bacon. We got the Evil Ginger. We don't have Marcus because Marcus is representing the studio down live at Heroes Con. He's meeting people like Dan Panosian and being true to the extreme form factor. Gentlemen, that's right.
Marcus is out there vying for a new show with Dan Panosian and myself next Saturday at 6 p.m. 7 p.m. Eastern, 6 p.m. Central.
That's right.
It's called The Extreme Boys with Dan Panosian.
Yep. I'll be behind the scenes. You won't get to see my ugly mug on camera anymore. Mama Donna will be front and center. And insults will be hurled minute by minute, not on the, like they are now.
Hello, my sweetie pies.
Gentlemen.
Hey, Mama.
The Mama Bear has spoken. She's currently snacking on some peanut butter M&Ms.
Awesome.
Which would send her doctor into a freaking tailspin. But it's okay.
They're good.
Yeah. So, how about we bring in our esteemed guests? What do you guys say? What do you guys say? Should we do it?
Sure.
I mean, they have to be here.
Do we have to have guests?
Yeah, we should. We really should. Welcome to the stage, ladies and gentlemen. Bill MAUS.
Hey, how's it going, everybody?
And Radio.
Awesome.
How are we all doing this evening?
Gentlemen.
Hola.
Hello, man.
Hello.
Hola, amigos.
¿Cómo es taco?
Taco is bueno.
Are we excited? We got things to talk about. We got characters to draw. Shit's going on.
Awesome.
Man.
Yeah,
Well, I picked up my latest taco truck vendor, so I'm without tacos lately.
Oh, thank God for that. Hey,
Yeah.
before we
Tell 'em,
start,
don't take my Carlita away. I need her big juicy booty here.
now you know what kind of stream it's going to be. Right? Before we start, do you guys know anything about Streamlabs? I'm doing some research into it.
Yeah, I used it when I was doing Twitch.
Is it any good? Is it better than this?
Yeah, it's about the same.
Oh.
But I never had it with other people on it, so I was doing solo.
Hey now.
The heck?
Hey, we got it. We have our guard dog. Sorry.
That's one of our biggest fans in the background there at Bill's house.
It sounds like future tacos to me.
Oh yeah, he is.
For those of you who do not know, and you should, Bill Mouse is one of the leading. You're not the creator of Zen. You're the artist on Zen, right? And you're muted.
There we go. I'm the artist on Zen. I've been drawing Zen since 1993, 1992, something like that.
Wow.
I've been drawing them since the very beginning. It was the first book that we co-published together with the creators of Zen for Entity Comics. We actually founded Entity Comics together in order to do that.
And you are the creator of Mira X, correct?
Yes, yeah, that's correct. I got lucky when I first started drawing Zen. Steve Stern and Dan Cody are the co-creators. You see Cat in the background. They're the co-creators of Zen, and I got lucky enough that they allowed me to write the series that I was on, and they allowed me to just inject all of my characters into the story. Which they've allowed me to continue to own. so Nira X was like one of the very first characters, other than her nemesis Paradox. I actually introduced into that very first issue. It was a Zen Intergalactic Ninja issue 0 that we did for Entity Comics back when Don Chin was the publisher of Entity. We did that for about 10 years. We did like a good decade of that.
He's a good man. His name is Don.
He's the Don. He's another Don.
He's a Don. I'm the Don.
The Citadel of Dons.
Mr. Radio, do we call you Raiden Radio or Sir? Or Your Highness?
Oh, I
Your
go
Majesty.
by Raiden. JP works as well.
Mm-hmm.
I don't care. You
don't care?
Yeah.
Just don't tell
I
you
don't
like
care.
Right?
Good to know. I don't.
Yeah,
care.
I don't care. It's fine.
Okay.
I'll call you good sir.
All right. Well, why don't you guys, James, Omer, if anybody wants to talk to these guys while I'm setting my virtual OBS camera up so you can see what I'm doodling, make it happen, Captain, and I'll be back.
Sounds good. I'll probably switch. I'll switch cameras in a minute so I can sketch along with you guys.
Tank said earlier in a chat over on Rex's channel that he sent you some master file or something, and I kind of told him I had already finished everything up.
I have not received anything from Tank.
Yeah, so I don't know what he's talking about. He said you used the wrong cover file for something, and I'm like, no, he didn't. He probably just posted one of the older images or something else. It's not.
I'm talking
the print
about
files.
I'll go over and look, but I can tell you right now, I haven't received anything.
Tank was in the chat.
Just to let you know. I'm sorry, Duck. What?
Tank was in the chat.
Oh yeah, if is he in here? There he is. Yeah. So I don't know. I don't know what the word is.
I'm looking.
Yeah, sometimes he'll just drop in and say hello and then takes off. So I don't know.
Tonight
Anyways,
the word is in.
So how's it going, everybody? Who's gonna
It's
draw
going
what?
good.
James, what are you gonna draw? Bill, you doing good?
I'm doing Zen.
All right. I figured I'd draw some Nira X tonight. I was thinking maybe some Zen. We'll see what happens.
I'm doing Mira and Zen.
Cool.
I might try both. I'm already working on Zen.
Awesome.
Yep, so am I.
I'm one of
We'll
those.
see how the
Raiden?
event plays out.
Oh, I'm saying I'm one of those filthy writers. So if you want me to pantomime and pretend that I'm drawing, I'm more
Awesome.
Yeah, if you can just hold the pencil like this and just back and forth just a little bit. Like this. There you go.
There is nothing filthy about writing. I will back you up on that.
Well, there's no writers, no books. So
Oh no, I
They're like,
there's some value.
what are you working on? I'd be like, the letter W.
I will put it to you this way. I am
For
more,
winner.
I am more successful as
Like
a
that
writer.
SpongeBob episode where he's just like writing, and then it's just a beautiful the.
Perfect.
Does anybody know?
So how do you say the name of your comic, Raiden? Raiden, how do you say it?
Eudaimonia, right?
There's no wrong
I didn't ask
way.
you.
It's a word from ancient Greek philosophy, and I've heard it a million ways. My philosophy professor said eudaimonia, so that's what I go with.
Why does it got so many vowels in it, man?
That's Greek.
Why you got to make it difficult, man?
You know what they say about Greek? The ancient Greeks, they invented sex, and then the Romans discovered you could do it with women.
I like them already.
You know, when in Greece, do as the
Holy
Grecians
shoot.
do.
That's the Grecians.
Friggin' writers,
You know,
you
now
got
that-
to for everything.
Raiden, now that you've said it, eudaimonia, like
Yeah.
I can't unsee it that way as it sounds. Eudaimonia. It
I have
looks
no
cool.
discrimination against grease. I love bacon grease. I love
Macaroni and
beef
cheese.
grease. I love fish grease. I
You
mean,
described half of my diet. I know.
Oh, we know you love fish.
Guy.
grease,
oh yeah,
you greasy bastard.
the
What
hottest.
about the movie Grease?
Oh my God!
I
Yeah.
love it.
See?
Love it.
He loves
That's right.
greasers. He
Yeah.
is a greaser.
Oh, the Greasers.
He's
I remember
greasy.
Those. Yep.
I ignored the
Greasers,
chat.
The Outsiders.
Oh my
I love
God.
that movie
What
too.
the hell was wrong with me? I got so excited about our guest tonight, I friggin' forgot about the chat again.
Never forget the chat.
Yeah, you come up with a new excuse every time. You just
Yeah.
forget about the chat.
This guy, I see him. Is he lurking? Is he going to come in? What's going to happen?
Oh my God, he's alive.
What's going to happen? He's going to bless us with his presence.
Bless thou with our presence.
Hail, how dear, mighty moderator extraordinaire, Nader. Jesus Christ, I can't talk tonight. Dale A, is this a hero's con? I told you, sir, no. Not a FOMO stream. You want a FOMO stream, go watch Bancroft. He's all over.
By the way, Heroes Con.
I know. Just mention it in passing.
Maybe we could get Marcus to drop in live for just a bit so we don't get FOMO.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we got to show some Marcus pictures tonight, man. Our boy's been representing pretty hard. That they're taking
He's been representing himself.
He's
I haven't
out
seen
there,
anything
hard as
about
hell.
us in there.
pressing the flesh.
That one candid
What is
shot
that?
of
What's that?
him. Who is he talking to? A death metal hero or somebody? Luke.
Yeah, definitely
Yeah.
hero.
Yeah, Luke
Mhm.
Alguera.
What?
Yeah, go ahead and say it, man. Roll that R.
What was
Well,
that?
Luke
I caught some of the
Alguera.
What?
I caught some of the
Olivia.
Creative Block stream over on. I think
What's up?
it looked like a snuff film. I don't know what was going on. They did a stream from a hotel room on like. An
Oh, you
old
talking about the
camera.
creative block? Yeah, that
Oh,
was
he
so
said-
Yeah.
He set up
Yeah.
his he set
Yeah,
up
be
his
careful what
VHS
you watch on
camera.
the internet.
Yeah, he set
Yeah,
up
they
his
had it hooked
VHS
up
camera.
to
You can even
some
see the
weird camera.
Extended logo on it, which was pretty cool. It's like,
From the
it's
before
like straight
time.
up video. Yeah, it was pretty
No,
awesome.
it was too much like 8mm.
Oh, even
Whoa,
even
what kind
older
of
than
stream
that.
Are you watching?
It was
We're not gonna
120p.
talk about what
Well, I mean, I was watching it on a Betamax, so
Oh,
Oh, okay. Well, keeping the
Oh,
theme
you
alive.
went
That's
classic.
good. That's good.
Let's see if I can
Back
find.
to the days of Debbie Does Dallas on Betamax.
Hey now,
Total classic.
let's keep it classy.
wasn't Laserdisc.
Omar. Come on, let's keep it classy.
Stay classy.
Classy and sassy, baby.
We have distinguished people on board tonight. You don't want to go that route. Do you?
Raiden brought up the snuff.
Please
film.
let
I'm
us
just
know
playing
while we're
along with
chatting if Dad and I happen to be like echoing on each other because we have like two mics in the same room. So just in case, like
You
Yeah,
actually,
You have
you actually
Two
sound
Michaels in the
better.
same room?
As long as
sound
you don't whistle, because Omer might get confused.
Just
That
keep
sound better
talking
than any
over
of our mics.
Bacon every time he talks, okay?
Yay!
Yeah, just keep talking over him.
Let me see if I can get some of these pictures lined up here.
That's not annoying at all.
Just don't talk about sports when Bacon is talking because he'll get mad.
Look,
He goes into an
When I'm
instant
talking,
coma.
no, you can go ahead.
He goes into an instant coma.
yeah, he's
Bring up Chick-fil-A.
I need a nap anyway.
Just bring up Cable and you'll revive him.
we got Marcus here.
What?
Yeah.
Picture, man.
Where is
Picture.
it? Oh,
Wait,
embiggen it yourself.
I thought you were saying he was
Big-
here.
All right, this is Marcus with Death Metal Hero and two other gentlemen. I think one of them's Matt Yackey. I'm not sure. I don't know who that guy in the red is.
You're a
But
little
there's our
scared.
boy
Looking at yourself.
in the Superman shield, keeping it real. So, good times
Cool,
there.
cool. Gotcha.
That's not the one I was looking for.
Hey Don, make yourself big so we can actually see the little heads.
Yeah, we can't see it. The timer.
I'm sorry. So,
There we go.
All right.
Wow, look at those guys. Look at that one guy eyeballing the other guy.
Here we go. Marcus and Dan. Let's make this big. Bring this down. This is the one everybody wants.
The long hair is giving everybody the side eye.
Oh, look at that. Look at that.
The one right here. Everybody wants to see this. Right there. Boom. Ladies and gentlemen, this is what extreme looks like right here.
Marcus's belly puts Dan's arm to shame.
Come on, dude. Why you gotta be like that?
I'm serious.
Marcus looks like a D cup.
It's our boy, man.
I mean, you zoomed in on it. I thought that's what we were supposed to comment on.
What does that say? Slots? And it's got a cigarette? What is that about? Slots.
It's Dan's book. No,
You're not cool enough to know. That's why.
No, I guess
Damn it,
not.
man. You call yourself a comic book fan? You don't even know Dan Panosian's created her own book slots? How dare you, sir?
Wow.
He even talked about it when he was on stream with us a few weeks ago.
Wow.
He did?
Yes.
I must have missed it. Must have been everybody talking over him.
I think that's what yeah. There's too much extreme in the world.
Got a case there, Homer.
I believe I might.
Mm-hmm.
Now that I've been bested by Omer, I'll just shut the hell up and go on about my business.
We just got to figure out those
what'd you
question
say?
answer coordination kind of thing.
Yeah,
Right,
I'm never going to figure this stuff out. You kidding me? It's too hard. Too many buttons to push.
What's a microphone?
I'm an old fogey.
Look, I got a mute feature here. I'm gonna mute everyone but myself.
I can't do it, man. No. You didn't get the picture off the screen. How bad do I slap?
Really bad.
Thanks, Mom.
Pretty bad. Yeah, Mama's got it right. Pretty bad.
Keeping it real.
Keep it real.
Now, I know if you bring the little arrow up here. Ah, there it is. Hey, look at that. I made it go away.
Technology.
And then there's another one. Damn it.
The mysterious pig.
And then it went away again. So cool. I'm learning.
At a geometric rate.
Everybody's like, I can't believe I got on this stream. Jesus. This guy, he can't even work friggin' his computer, let alone StreamYard.
This guy.
Stuff, you gotta be kidding me. Anyway, I'm drawing Zen because
I'm drawing Zen.
I like Zen. I've
Awesome.
wanted to draw Zen since I was knee high to a gnat's ass.
Perfect.
And nothing against Aldemonia, macaroni and cheese. I'm sure it's a great story. Maybe in the future, bro. You know? Maybe in the future. Feel free to talk about it while we're doodling.
Well, I mean, that's the least he could do. He is a writer after all. I mean,
Yeah,
try talking about it. Maybe we'll understand you as artists.
Yeah. So Eudaimonia is a tale born out of World War One. A bit of a history and philosophy guy. There's a kind of guiding philosophical principle to it where eudaimonia essentially means it translates to the good life, and it basically means that in life which makes what we endure worth the struggle. So World War One is kind of probably one of the worst moments in human history, because there can only be one point where you introduce Napoleonic warfare to machine guns.
I don't know. I would wager to say Black Friday on any given year. It's pretty bad.
Okay.
World War One.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I don't know if I want to make a comic about it, but I mean, feel free by all means. But yeah, so it's basically a story of an American soldier. We sent kids over there as young as like 15, and And so it's basically about people trying to extract meaning out of the carnage of World War One. And I do apologize. I know there's no way I can talk about my book without like really just dragging down the mood in the room. So if anybody wants to interject with lighthearted humor, feel free.
World War One was the bomb.
Yeah, that's why I have it right here. It says World War One is World War Fun.
Well, there you go. There you go. Can't get more lighthearted than that.
I'll allow it.
It's good. Yeah. It's good.
But you know, I've recently kind
Sounds
of
like
upped
you know what you're talking about.
my printing game a little bit. So I'm doing like a lighter price point for people. I know that's been a kind of a hot topic. So this third installment of the book is going to be somewhere in the ballpark of like 50 to 60 pages for $15.
Nice.
Wow.
That's not bad.
Yeah. There's a bundle in there for you can get issues 1, 2, and 3 for $30. I think it's around like 160 pages total.
My ears.
Oh, really? The thing?
Yeah, sharpening boy, mute yourself.
Oh yeah. Yeah. Oh yeah. I forgot to hit that button. I'm sorry.
So anyway, here's my book.
Here's my lawnmower.
Yeah, so it's a book about dental surgery and root canals.
You know that firework that went off at 2 a.m. yet last night? That's what you did to me.
Lovely.
Well, you know.
My ears. My
You know when
virgin
someone takes out their
ears.
trash at 3 a.m.?
Sounds different. Simply Vaughn says, "What's the over under on how many Cat is going to do during the stream?" I don't know. Cat, you want to comment on that?
I mean, I can do a lot more if I do post-it note size.
Nice.
It is really weird. Am I the only one not drawing on the stream?
Yep.
Not too much.
Yeah, you're the outcast.
Usually
Okay.
Don doesn't do much either. So don't worry about
You know, usually the protocol here is that you start stripping.
Mm.
No, that's the after show, dude. We weren't
Yeah,
supposed
Oh, right.
Yeah, that's the other show, Studio After Dark.
to. Yeah, come on. Come on. That's the one that Marcus and Dan and all those guys are going to do.
Behind the studio.
Yes, yes.
Does anybody else
Inside the
here
studio.
write, or is this going to continue feeling? I feel like I turned into a dark alley,
No.
and there's a
James
rival
writes.
gang.
He also owns most of the WB.
Mm.
Yes.
Yep.
That is true.
So you're
you're
I
good.
might too. I just I have to draw it. It takes me a lot longer.
See, look, you're not by yourself.
Okay.
And just to be clarified, since everybody wants to know, yes, I was part of the movement that cut David Zaslav's salary.
Yeah,
boom.
down with the man.
Did you raise your salary?
Only when the stock prices go up.
Was it a
Oh.
1-to-1?
So,
Now ask him if he thought he deserved it.
well, yeah, that's all.
Oh, I didn't know it deserved it.
And he's the real Jim Lee at the same time.
Damn right.
Actually,
Yeah, I can't say bad things about James anymore because he's my boss now. Damn it, James.
Oh yeah, how's that going, guys?
We're sending the PDF
Done.
out tomorrow, so digital drops tomorrow. The printer accepted all the files, and that was on Wednesday. So it went to actual printing on Friday. So actual printing should be Monday, and then probably 2 or 3 weeks after that, I'll have the books.
Nice.
Weinstein's done. Yeah. Hell yeah.
OMERGLITCH to the rescue.
Yeah. How many days did I do that in, James? I don't even remember. I want to say.
I want to say you did it in
6
5 days. I was like totally stunned.
Somebody's. I don't know.
Did you all know that Sam Keith drew Zen?
Yep, I saw the
Yes,
cover.
did.
I didn't know that.
Full cover.
For a
Back in the
moment.
day, yeah.
Super cool.
Really, there's an Archie Comics version too, and a toy line.
Did you see how Duck Bacon just glossed over James's book? Who cares about James?
Right.
What?
We're talking about
Oh,
that.
wait a minute. Yeah, sorry. Yeah, go ahead. Go ahead, James.
Out of my what? The Stein? No way.
The Steins? What's that?
What's an Omega Mission? What are you guys talking about?
Well, you keep putting that on the blade, so that doesn't count anymore.
I don't know what you're talking about.
So you're the one.
So let me ask you all, since we have a panel going, what are some of your inspirations, whether it's a series or an artist or a writer?
Bill Mouse.
Yes.
Bill Mouse.
Cat
Yep.
Mouse.
Yep.
They're both big inspirations for me ever since I was a kid.
Oh, dude,
Right.
thanks,
Ever
man.
since I was a kid.
Are you
Ever
12?
since Stanford
I've been
was
writing for not
well
very
known.
long.
I just turned 13 and a half yesterday. Happy birthday to me.
Yes.
Happy
I have the brain of a 12-year-old.
That's in independent comic book artist years. They count
That's well said.
per year. Yeah, no,
That's good.
seriously, my three biggest influences in order of preference: Art Adams, Jim Lee,
Mm-hmm.
and drum roll, please, Dale Keown.
Duck bacon.
And you know,
Oh, I
knowing
mean
it,
Del Keown.
half the battle.
Well,
That's
when I was really extremely tiny duckling, I believe they call it. My first favorites were John Romita, John Buscema, and John Byrne.
Who?
I just realized they're all Johns. That's crazy.
You don't have to try to appease Marcus. He's not here, dude.
And then when I grew up and started to have
When he became a man.
Oh man.
A man.
obviously we got Liefeld and Silvestri and Jim Lee.
Oh sure, yeah.
And then you know, around that same time, and like that's when I discovered Art Adams too. I mean, like at that same time. I mean,
Yeah,
like,
Art Adams is S
80s.
tier stuff. Yeah,
Yeah.
he's a huge,
Well, and,
huge influence.
And it was crazy, you know, growing up at that time because you don't know who was influencing who. So you don't realize, like when I was a kid, I didn't realize that Art Adams was the master. I just thought he was a great artist. But you know, when you start seeing it though, you realize like, hey, that butt that Jim Lee did, oh, that really looks like Art Adams. And then you start seeing like, oh wow, these guys were like heavily influenced by Art Adams.
That is the most you said on a stream ever at one time.
Oh, I'm getting the feel, man.
Thanks for being here, Kat. You brought out the tongue on
We're gonna have the best in
Got him
everything.
to talk.
got him to talk.
Well, and I just opened my Coca-Cola, so I'm in like, you know.
I knew Coke had something to do with it.
Mm-hmm.
Some form of Coke.
That white powder.
But then
Is it original
later.
whiskey?
Oh yeah, absolutely. Yeah. But let's see. Later, you know, of course, Campbell and you know, Maduria and who else?
I never say his name right.
Travis Ray.
Madureira.
Yeah, I say it different every time I say it.
Cherished. What was it?
Ojo and
You know what? I pronounce his name
Travis
wrong too. Is Sheree or Cherished?
Cherished.
I always say Cherished.
What would you say? Cheray.
Yeah, like Sheree, like it's French, you know.
Yeah.
I heard you couldn't look at him directly and that he didn't care how you pronounce his name. You just couldn't look at him directly in the eyes. Greatness
And
would
of course,
burn your face straight off.
And of course, Dale Keown.
I met Travis
turned
Cherry.
back
I
onto
looked
the
him
Hulk.
straight in the eyes. He was cool.
I think we're all turned back onto the Hulk when Keown took over.
Oh yeah, for sure. Are you kidding?
Who's
Yeah.
Keown?
Come on now.
You funny. And then
Get kicked for shit like that, dude. Don't do that.
and then you know Ramos.
I've been trying to get kicked this whole time. What the hell?
Got really influenced with
Humberto.
Ramos when he was doing DV8 and
Oh yeah, Ramos.
Yeah.
Crimson. Yeah.
Humberto Ramos.
And let's see after that. Well then you get all
tell us your whole
the
life story, Bacon. Tell us
guys
your whole
like
life story.
McNiven and
I love McNevin.
Okay, you
Lena
said
Liu.
some of your influences, not all of them.
No, I'm not gonna list all of them.
Every single
guys
influence ever.
open the door.
Just like the first 100. Let me just.
We ain't closing the door now. But
there was an episode of Knight Rider where I was influenced by the.
you know, definitely,
Like
yeah.
Heat?
Well, speaking, you know, like Don Bluth. Don Bluth.
Oh
big
yeah,
influence.
yeah.
especially with Dragon's Lair. That was a masterfully drawn video game.
Oh, I hated that damn game. I could never win.
Yeah, I hated it too, but I mean, like, I love the art.
Yeah, I love the art. Hate the game.
Yeah.
I was heavily influenced by the gross-ups of Ren and Stimpy.
Nice. Yeah.
You idiot.
You know what's funny? It's like every once in a while there'll be like a fingernail or something that I'm drawing on a monster or something, and it's straight up from Ren and Stimpy.
Mhm.
Or, something else.
And then from there, it became like full SpongeBob memes for me.
Nice.
Like it would go into just a fully rendered painting, and I'm like, I like that. That's a good bit.
This is how much I like the Dragon's Lair.
Yeah. Nice.
I got the working cabinet. Yeah.
That's awesome.
I have a Galaga version of that.
I mean, I still suck at playing it, but I'm just saying.
Yeah.
Are you a giant?
I am a giant.
Are you?
With tiny quarters.
Talking about FOMO, man.
Nice.
So let me ask you all another question. Do you have, when you're in that kind of creative mode, do you have any kind of like ritual or anything like music, or I can't really write without music, or usually jazz and some coffee? Do you all have anything like that?
Jazz?
What I do is illegal in about 13 countries and 5 states, so I really can't talk about it too much.
No, I said when you're creating
We're
art.
supposed to talk about that.
Oh,
Yeah.
that.
Not your regular Tuesday night.
Oh, okay. Oh, and Wednesday at 8 o'clock.
Just Tuesday?
During the Hump Day show with Omer. Really, I just I don't really have a ritual, dude. I just now that it's kind of a job, you know, you gotta get it done whether you're inspired or not. So
You guys know that Jay Lee drew Zen?
Yep.
Oh yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah,
Wow.
I actually got the color. of
Bless
that
you.
cover.
you guys know Duck Baconator's kind of annoying as shit today.
No, he's not.
Look,
Thank
we're
you, Mama
keeping
Donna.
it real because we saw on Twitter someone posted that if friends rib each other and pick on each other and call each other names and make fun of each other,
Beautiful
it means they
thing.
love each other. And
It's a
we
beautiful
can't
thing.
stand each other. All you guys suck. Except for you, Kat. And Bill.
You said you guys, so I'm not part of that.
There you go.
You guys do the
Ben, we
truffle
don't know you
shuffle,
well enough
Don.
yet to crack on you.
Yeah.
Truffle
See,
shuffle.
Do the truffle shuffle, Don.
Well, you want to make something of it? Let's go out to the parking lot.
Which one?
See your pants?
This will be my pants. That's Mama Donna, ladies and gentlemen. Keeping it real.
I'll wait for you there while you get there. It'll take you a little time, I know. I'll wait for you.
No ritual. Just, you know, now that it's more or less a job, just got to get it done. But music, the right kind of music does help. Not gonna lie.
Yep.
Mm.
You're doing the right tunes.
What are the right tunes?
Well,
Right.
That depends on what I'm doing.
it can go from Metallica to Iron Maiden to Judas Priest to
Yeah, it depends on the mood, right?
Method to 9 Inch Nails,
Cool, perfect circle. Yeah.
Deep Purple,
Everything.
Bandmaid.
Great,
Some
Seven.
Led
Johnny
Zeppelin.
Cash.
No,
Could be anything. Might even be a little Taylor Swift.
60s.
Never know.
Oh hell
Hell
no.
no.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, those
Maybe there
all
was
sound
something
like
up about you.
those all sound like a nightmare for writing. That might work for art, but
You know what? I was going to ask about that, Raiden. When you write, do you like to play? Because I can't listen to music that has lyrics in it at all. If I'm writing, if I'm drawing, it's okay. But it's
Soundtracks.
when I'm writing, it's like I'm thinking about like what am I writing about? What do you do? Do you listen to like soundtracks or classical music or what
The
do you
Rocky
throw,
theme.
what do you throw on?
so if I'm writing something serious, I'll put on like old jazz from like the 30s and 40s. Maybe.
Yeah.
But if I'm writing like a YouTube video script, because I really try to make my YouTube channel to be the dumbest thing you've ever watched. Like that's really what I try.
Yes, sir. We're beating you hand over fist on that one.
Dude, high quality dumbness is my favorite thing.
No, I see. I really think you're underestimating me here. I have a 30-part series, 30 parts over the course of several years, reviewing every restaurant in rural Arkansas.
I hear you, man.
Okay. No. It gets worse. It gets way worse. I had a video where I did like the top 10 best foods in this town. And like the opening of the video is very soft and black and white. And then I immediately jump into like a half dozen dancing anime girls and the most annoying Japanese techno music you've ever heard in your life. So I really put a lot of effort into like almost trying to ruin somebody's day if they watch one
like a hentai soundtrack or
yeah, something like that, like really fast-paced, annoying techno music.
So I think you don't have very many followers or subs, do you?
No. You see, this is what you don't get about YouTube. The dumber you are, the more successful you become. So I hit 2K subs a couple months back.
That's totally not true.
Oh, yeah, you should have been.
That's some mastermind shit. That's good.
Wow, I haven't tried that method.
If that was true, we would have been monetized and bigger than Mr. Beast by now.
See, you're not finding your inner stupidity. You're still being too.
Well, he doesn't have to try.
Cerebral.
Thanks, dude.
You haven't watched our show at all, huh?
There are depths to it.
Clearly, you're not a fan.
I guess not.
Damn it.
We're doing this YouTube thing wrong, Don.
Yeah, it's ABBD. Always be.
Who the hell would have thought we'd have been too smart for anything?
You want me to remember that?
Yes.
You ain't gotta write this
Always
shit
be
down.
retarded. I got it.
That's not what I left school to do, dude.
He's giving you the answers to the test. You gotta write it down.
Always be school. That's what I
gotta
remember.
friggin' study on my own channel. It's bullshit. Next thing you know, you'd be telling me I'm something weird like numbers and Dewey Decimal Systems and everything.
Something weird. That
was reaching back into the past. Dewey Decimal System.
Hey, Bill, you're echoing just a little bit.
Okay, gotcha.
Okay.
Don't fix it. It makes everything you say sound more important.
Yeah, that's true.
Subscribe.
It's like we're talking to a spine thing.
It has more impact.
Yeah, once he starts getting really passionate, he'll talk loud enough that it echoes through our office and into my mic.
Nice.
We got to get some more sound buffer. We got to get some more sound buffers on our walls.
Freaking 3 o'clock in the morning, everybody's asleep. Dude goes downstairs, try to draw. Fires up a live stream. Hey now. It's a party, baby.
Hey, we need Bill, Raiden, and Kat to drop a comment in the chat so Don can give you a wrench.
Why would I do that?
So they can drop their stuff if they ever want to come by and say hello.
We can have power.
You want them to come
power,
back?
Don.
Now you're trying to make me
power.
Jesus.
Don, give them power.
You want to do something?
Or you could start doing the work yourself, Don.
Well, that's what we.
Oh yeah, there's that. Nicely put.
That's Deer's job.
Oh shoot!
I mean, we tried to get Marcus to do it, but you know how he feels about being a mod.
Word. You see, Bill says word, Don.
I'm a wrench on like about a half dozen channels, and I have no idea what that means or does.
So, Marcus,
you see, if you don't have the wrench, then if you go to type in, let's say you want to share any link. So if you type it in, it won't be a clickable link in the chat, or sometimes it won't even let you post it at all.
It won't even appear.
The wrench,
yeah,
it won't even appear. So, but if you have the wrench, it like gives you permission to do that from the person who gave you the wrench. So that way, if you type in a link to your Kickstarter, or you type in a link to something that everybody's talking about in the chat, everybody would like to find it, then you can hook them up and you can actually type it in.
Yeah, so you can drop links to your channel, Raiden. Subscribe. I'm
gonna type it in with the echo. I'm gonna type it.
Well, how do I do it now? How do I make a mods now, guys? You know I'm doing this.
Sound like a girl, Homer.
Subscribe.
Do it now.
I don't know how to do it.
Raiden, I'm gonna study your channel because I want to get I'm getting to. I want to get stupid.
Yeah, the other thing I found that
I like goals. I like goals.
The other thing I found is if you put a lot of thought into like there's all these things about it that you don't really think about, but like the font in your thumbnail is a huge thing. And yeah, I've been getting into these websites that have like that do like free templates for YouTube thumbnails, and just writing I don't want to say clickbait, but like just trying to hit all those things that kind of grab people and draw them into your channel.
Yeah.
Yeah. So branding goes out the way and just do the meme thumbnail. Is that what you're saying? Shoot for the meme thumbnail.
Yeah, pretty much.
Nice. Yeah, your thumbnail game is hard, bro.
Nice.
I see it. It goes hard.
It's
all there. Yep.
Yeah, it's hard to break through the noise, because there's a billion things everywhere. So it's like that's what you got to do. Sometimes.
Yeah, I just put lots of boobs on my thumbnails, and it kind of works.
Oh yeah,
that's what I've been doing.
I just like looking at your thumbnails. I don't like clicking on them. I just like looking at them.
Yeah, I know.
No one really cares about the content of your show.
No. Not if Don's not on there, nobody cares. But when Don's there, people care.
How do you explain that people watching when I'm not there, then, dude?
I put you on in the background.
You're just part of the energy, man. You're part of the force.
People don't hear from me.
I feel you from the inside.
From Mama Donna.
Hey, I'll be right back.
Okay. Thanks for the warning. We got 64 people watching right now. Thank y'all very much. If you're liking what we're doing, you know what to do. Like, subscribe. When you see Bill at a con, whisper in his ear, tell him how awesome he is.
I like that. I like that a lot.
Tell Kat she's not bad. Don't let her get a big head.
So disturbing.
If you ever see Duck Bacon out there, let us know what he looks like.
I'm still not convinced he has a face.
I'm 85.
Thanks for the painful memory. I lost my face in an accident.
Well, that's your problem.
Bill,
You should have bumped up, loser.
Duck looks like Cousin It. It's all beard from his forehead down.
You guys want to hear the rap song I made?
Not really.
No.
Yes.
Come on, man.
I want to hear it. It's good.
How dare you shoot him down like that? That's
all right.
What a friend.
all right.
Come
On, bring it back.
We're gonna drop it in
Listen to my rap song.
2,
Listen to my rap song.
1.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen.
Hey, that was
It's
great.
That's
7
great.
o'clock.
That's
Do you
great.
know what
That
you bigwigs are?
was better than I thought it was going
Here's
to
the
be.
thing. I'm going to tell
Did
you
I
one
lose
time
audio,
how to
or
do it right.
is
Stack my
somebody here?
omnibuses high. Yo,
Is it not
We're
playing
here.
against stupid
We're here.
friggin' StreamYard? Oh, you guys can hear
It's
it?
kind of low. It's kind of low.
It's kind of low.
Well,
It's kind of non-existent.
man, don't worry about it.
Oh, I heard it. You didn't hear it? I heard it.
No.
I was hearing it. Yeah.
Yeah, I heard it just fine.
Yeah.
I couldn't
I
hear
heard
it.
it just fine until you turned it off.
All right, well, I'll turn it back on.
I'm sure it was great.
It was
Yeah.
great. I mean, AI worked really hard on it. So hard.
Yo, they out of sight. Got my colors on the panels and the book is done. Shut the airport down. I'm the James with no gun. Warner Brothers ain't got shit on me. I own the stock and make the rules. I'm the real Jim Lee. One big wig, 2 big wigs more. On the live streams, make you snore. Growing every week, 100+ with their minds. The studio is in the house and
I'll
live.
talk
Take
to
away the viewership, man. I don't care. Stream against me. People trying to sell your wares. Ain't no one got the swagger that the studio has. Take a seat and grab a drink. Let's kick a little ass.
So much anger.
Old school lines and a gruff attitude. Time to get extreme with the Kelly-Crew. To sleep on my line was fatal and a stupid mistake. None of the
So,
image boys ever had what it takes. Mad respect for the classics, cause I ain't no fool.
What was the
Grab my quill, show some
first
skill,
thing
take your
everybody
bitch as a
drew
school.
in their life?
Draw comics, baby, is the name of the game. Making bandwidth happen where there's no real game. I got
Yeah.
Why do you gotta run your mouth there? Can you not hear it again?
I guess
Nope.
he doesn't want to hear it. You don't want to get to the part where you start talking about duck bacon.
I can't hear it.
Part.
It sounded
Why
good.
can't if
I
your
liked it.
technology's jacked up?
I can
It's
hear
not
it
hard.
like everybody.
I'll just wait. I'll make a proper video, and that way we know the sound works, and I can assault all your senses at one time. Later,
All right.
you friggin' party pooper.
You're full of shit.
Yeah, well, he's
What the hell?
I'm not talking about him. I'm talking about you.
he still started it.
It sounded good. I wanted to hear it.
Like no more duck bacon. You made Mama pick on me.
I trust Omer's judgment.
Oh, now you trust his judgment.
Right. Oh, now we're friends. Oh, now we're buddies. Oh.
That ain't what you said the other day.
Right. That's not what you said when you put it in.
Hey now.
Oh,
Are we doing the bloodstool thing
Freaking
again?
disturbing.
Let's not. Let's not. It's a lady present. Come on.
I said be
don't
gentle.
scare them
Doug.
away already.
Cat's here.
Be gentle.
There's always too far, and then there's Omer.
Yeah.
Love me. Oh. I'm just trying to be retarded like Raiden told me to be. Come on,
Well,
Raiden.
you're succeeding. Although, I don't know. I've tried to be retarded.
You are.
I am. Thank you.
Ouch.
There's no
There is no try.
Nothing quite like positive reinforcement.
Well, you know, she's my mom.
Better you than me.
Well, I'm looking forward to the Steins coming on. I'm getting a comp copy, right, James?
I'm
Me
gonna send you
too.
at least one of each cover.
Oh, that's cool.
Oh, nice. I'm hoping to maybe just get one of one cover. Maybe.
Don't sell yourself short, Omer.
Why?
You did a hell of a job. I'll say that.
Yeah, dude.
Oh,
you
you're
can't-
welcome, man.
Wow,
It was my pleasure.
I've never heard James compliment somebody like that.
Man, it was fun. You just prepping all the files, looking up the work, and just being like, man, this stuff needs to get out. It needs to get out in the world. It looks great. The story looks fun. James did a good job, and Don did a great job lettering and coloring. It's very impressive.
Thank you.
And the amount of pages, these guys busted their ass to get it, done. So I felt like I needed to honor their hard work and work on it and get it done as fast as possible and do a good job.
Well, James had a great vision, so
That sounds like an acceptance speech.
yeah.
I'm back. Can you start over on whatever you were talking about?
Yeah, we're gonna rewind. We're gonna rewind it just for you, sir.
Okay.
Are you ready?
I'm yes, I'm
Zip, zop, zip, zip, zop, zop, zip.
Oh, no.
Satan and the devil.
I'm in Twin Peaks again.
But I forgot all the weird shit we said about him when he was gone.
Mm.
Yeah.
I know I'm going to expand on my own reference that I just made, but the wife and I were driving through some part of Washington, and we actually went to the diner we went to where Twin Peaks was filmed, and so we saw like the mill. We went
You
to
have
the
a wife?
diner.
Somebody married you? Somebody
Well,
liked you?
I'm a writer, so I'm
Oh yeah.
yeah. We have
Just kidding.
He's
writers
crazy.
have regular intercourse.
We do.
You're married too. How does that work?
Oh, it works.
I see what you did.
If you know what I mean.
You're not that clever, dude. I picked up on it. Got my thesaurus standing by. I know what the words mean. Damn it.
Okay, look, you brain dead artist. You don't like me, and I don't like you.
Hey, you're not the only writer here, Bob.
Just make the pictures pretty, man.
Raiden's kind of funny, so I kind of like him.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Well, he's not. Didn't tell Chronicles funny.
What is the most frustrating thing about
Infantile.
What was that?
the the most frustrating thing about working as a writer?
Not getting paid.
Mm.
Let me see. What was the most frustrating thing about working with James? Let me think here.
It's kind of a case by case basis.
Having to do the work. Something I didn't really.
That's probably true, Bill. Yeah, it's very true. People are.
Because I usually try to get a clear idea of what's expected, and then normally I'll do. I work in phases, so I'll do say 4 or 5 pages at a time. I'll do all my thumbnails. Once they're approved, then I do the page layouts. Then I'll do the pencils, and then I start doing the inks. So as long as I can keep within that, and they understand that it's a collaborative process, not just one person's vision, then it tends to go a lot better.
Pulled out the big C word. Damn.
I'm not saying this is any of you all, but the most frustrating thing I find with trying to work with artists is an artist will never be too busy to take a deposit. You know what I mean? But actually like getting, so like I basically had to implement a process where what'll happen is I'll talk to an artist, you know, go over the project with them. Everything's all good. And then when it comes time to actually, I'm like, I'll say something to the effect of like, can you just show me like one draw, like something? It can be a sketch. I'm not asking for a full page, but like just something to like show that like you're on board and you're going to work on this. And then once you show me that, I'll pay you a deposit. And then with some artists, it just turns into like, no, I'm not going to work unless I know I have the money. And then like I've had other artists be like, can you sign a document saying that you'll give me a percentage of sales? And I'm like, dude, I don't know how you think this works, but like, I'm going to be lucky to like not pay people to buy my books. Get the hell out of here.
Yeah, this isn't the 90s anymore. This is, I think it's understood that it's work for hire.
Yeah.
And that you're actually pretty fortunate to get that kind of work.
Yeah, I'm not going to Netflix when this is over.
Yeah, I mean, the way I did it with Dawn, I'll explain. And this is how I do it with everybody. So I'm more successful as a writer than I am an artist. But I do my own artwork and I'll send it to Don to color.
Right.
So when I met Don, I saw his work. I said, "What is your rate?" He gave me the rate. I looked at the pricing of it, which fed my budget. I agreed to it. I sent him all the files. I sent him part of the money up front. He did part of the work. And I sent the rest of the money to it, and he finished up the work. And
It should be that simple.
And I mean, that's the way I do it. Now, when it comes to my writing, when I deal with my publisher, that's a whole different ballgame. So, you know, I'm on both ends of the stick. So I write and I write horror novels and dark fantasy novels, and I do graphic novel, you know, comic books and stuff on the side. And so when I was dealing with publishers, some of the publishers are complete and utter assholes.
Yeah.
And those guys, you know, I don't recommend anybody. I'll tell you, the number one assholes around is Penguin House.
All right, let's use our inside voice.
Those guys are a bunch of assholes.
There it is.
Well, I do not recommend dealing with them at all. You know, but you know, it just there's a difference in both writing and artwork. It's like, especially like if you're an artist, you have an idea, you hand it to a writer, and you're like, "This is my idea," and the writer's like, "Okay, I can work with that," or you get a writer who goes, "Well, I like it like this, and I'll write it up and let you look at it and see what you think." And the artist looks at it and goes, "Well, I like it, but you need to change this." And then you start getting your arguments between the two, and finally you guys come together to make something.
I would say the only thing you said that I would disagree with is I would not recommend anybody to just completely write off publishers, because it is one of the most time-consuming pains in the world. But the more you do it, you will kind of naturally improve your ability to talk about your own writing. So maybe you put together a package, like a pitch package for one publisher, and maybe it doesn't work out. But
that's what I'm saying.
It could be one, like maybe a year or two from now, you kind of develop those skills, and it is an important skill to have as a writer.
Well, see, like with me, I had 7 different packages that I sent out to 7 different publishers.
Well, they all want something different.
Well, this is what happened. Every publisher wrote back wanting it.
Hmm.
So when you have 7 different offers, you've got to sit down, and this is where your business attorney comes in to overlook the contracts they send you and what's best for you and what's not best for you.
Hmm.
And that's the warning I always say: be careful what you look at.
Yeah.
Because some publishers will try to stab you in the back and take everything from you, and others will be there to help you. And in the bottom line, the publisher that I went with, I'm making probably the best deal I've ever had in book sales ever. And I've made, really good money, made it on the New York Times bestseller list, stuff like that. And I just, so it gives me the extra money to do this on the side.
Hmm.
Whether I make money
Your
or
side
not.
piece? That's bullshit, dude. I thought we were your main hoe.
But do this on the side. If I break even, like I said on this one, I broke even. So if I break even, that's a plus. Putting my
If
book.
I break even, I got to get better pain pills.
But that's just me. That's just me. So
So going into the 2000s, I got into Steve McNiven a lot, and I think that's when I really started to really get into,
Tom and Jerry.
that's Chuck Jones.
Pet Saver.
Okay, another question for the artists.
Yes.
Something I've wanted to know is, has the, I don't even know what to call it, has the flooding of South American artists affected artists on, like, selling their skills on the internet? Like, because they're so much cheaper. Like, has it had like a negative impact?
I keep on wondering about why we keep on just talking about South America.
Oh, because that's where a lot of publishers are getting their cheap labor.
Yeah,
but I've been seeing
but
a
it's
lot
all
of
but it's all relative. So because there's lots of artists that even we work with that are like Brazil and South America,
Argentina.
Well, South America, we talk about South American artists. There was South American
Is
artists back in the
Jorge
90s.
Jimenez from Brazil?
There's a bunch of people from
The Batman artist, the
Spain, I believe.
Jorge Jimenez.
Yeah, I think he's from Spain.
Spain?
Could be.
All right.
yeah, because there's lots
I
of
thought it was
amazing
Brazil.
artists that are in South America, but they do work for a lot cheaper usually than American artists, and they usually can put out a lot more volume faster. So that's usually where I see people for Americans falling short because it takes us a lot more time.
So think about it from a publisher's point of view. You got somebody who will work for a little less money and who actually makes deadlines and produces twice as much stuff.
Mm-hmm.
So
They didn't ask me. I'm not from Brazil. Why didn't they ask me? Oh,
I know.
work for pennies.
Because you're greasy, dude.
I'll undercut the Brazilians.
And a lot of these
I'll start
artists,
working with
I've seen their hustle, and they are putting out portfolios, ads. They're doing that all day, every day. So it's volume.
Yeah, and they're hustling harder. I mean,
they're hustling. They're hungry for it.
I see Americans at shows showing their portfolios and trying to get discovered and trying to show their work, but they're not hustling like I see people from out of the country hustling. It's a different ballgame. Like they're hustling like their life depends on it, and we're hustling like, well, it'd be nice if I could do this, So it's a.
But also for what they get paid, they could set up a whole studio and have 10 guys work under them and still pay them a lot and still make a lot of money.
Yeah, the money stretches further where they're at. Yeah.
Right. We make them rich over there.
They're still not rich, but they're definitely doing a lot better than a lot of artists here.
I do it.
The trade of the dollar,
Yeah, there's that. There's that
power of the dollar.
I mean, but we've stayed alive all these years. In the macro, it hasn't affected us personally. I've been working with the same 10 or 12 clients for 20 or 30 years.
Oh, this is tripping me out.
And they hire a lot of people themselves from overseas and stuff, or from Brazil, from down south. But sometimes we have to take a cheaper page rate. Sometimes we have to compromise. Sometimes we have to make a deadline that's uncomfortable.
Yeah. And the biggest thing is that if you're just really easy to work with and you're very dependable, they would much rather have somebody that is in the States easy to contact than somebody outside of the States.
See, that's true. I kid you not. There are lots of jobs that I've gotten where I got it because the other person flaked out, not because I was better than them. In fact, I would argue that they would probably draw me into the ground, and they were much more talented, but they weren't making Yeah.
Is that really challenging? Drawing somebody in the ground?
Yeah, I've been in the ground many times.
Do you have to bring a mirror and?
No, a spoon. I have to dig
A
back
shovel
out.
helps.
I use a spork.
Yeah, I do the Shawshank Redemption style. I just take the spoon.
Awesome.
The spork.
The stork. Yeah, Taco Bell style.
Yeah, it's plastic.
I know. That's why it took me longer.
Yeah. I will say this. I worked with James here.
Not hard now.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
No, please, everybody at one time.
Or don't go ahead.
No, I'm just saying.
Just have dead air. It's fine.
It's fine. It's fine.
What is the next thing that you all are working on that you're most excited about?
I was going to say your mom, but that doesn't sound right.
She died like 3 months ago.
I'm working on putting together like my first long form sequential art comic and a new art book for next year.
Yeah,
brilliant.
Congrats. Yeah.
Great
But
job.
I want to do it like all manga style, like black and white with all the zipatone. So that'll be something new that I haven't tackled, like for a big project.
Did you say that's an art? It's just an art book, or?
Oh, and an art book.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, separate.
Yeah, two projects.
And like it's so
nice. That sounds awesome.
Most of my work has been horror related, especially with zombies. So
What'd
I
you
have
call me?
a 90s.
Yep,
90s,
you heard him right.
Image style Suicide Squad that I'm working on that has no zombies in it.
Yeah, it sounds
cool.
cool.
You draw a book with no zombies in. Who the hell did this? Say John. It's not
I had the realization that a lot of my writing is accidental horror. And what I mean by that is, so on the 98 campaign, there's like a preview story that anybody can read. And it's just a short story about a young guy in his 20s walking down the street, and he's on his way to like a business meeting. And he sees like an old man across the street. And as he walks up to the old man, their movements kind of mirror each other perfectly. And he has the realization that he wasn't looking at an old man. He was looking at his reflection. And he has this kind of realization that, like, oh, yeah, that's right. I'm old. And he's basically going through like a kind of like sundown, like Alzheimer's kind of moment. Yeah. He has a kind of moment of lucidity so it's kind of like the opposite of Alzheimer's, where the story is told from the perspective of somebody who's very young and doesn't realize that they're actually very old, and having that kind of like snap back into reality. So it's like horror, but it's like really grim, very real horror that any one of us could end up experiencing one day.
Gotcha. That sounds cool, dude.
Tracer.
Well, that does happen to people who have Alzheimer's sometimes. Sometimes they think they're like 10 years old and
yeah, but a lot of times when you hear a story about somebody experiencing Alzheimer's, you hear that experience from reality, not from the perspective of the delusion.
Right.
What were y'all talking about again? I forget what.
Not your mom.
Hey now.
I said not. We weren't talking about her.
Hey,
that's a sweet piece. That's awesome.
Nice.
That's a lot of work, dude. That's awesome.
That's my
Now he's going to be hard to work with. Thanks a lot, Bill. Well, we'll never get to again.
Oh yeah, there you go. Sweet.
Beautiful.
He's looking cool. That's awesome, dude.
Well, you know, I try. John's hang on, John. Wait.
What did I do?
Oh, Mom's watching on the big screen. There's a time delay, so I thought you were holding something back up. But that happened 10 minutes ago.
Okay.
Yeah, I live in the past. So.
Oh, we know. No, don't get me wrong. I love drawing comic books. Pretty much whatever I'm paid for. It's just most of what I've been paid for has been zombie related. I'm like, it's a lot of fun, but I can do more than that.
Hey, Don, go full.
I don't know. Can you?
Yeah, I can.
Did you kind of get burned out on zombies when they were, what was it, the zombie revival of like the early 2000s?
No, I wasn't really a part of it.
That's awesome.
If I like the art, then hey, that's cool. Well, I'm just trying to stay ahead of it so that I don't get pigeonholed into only doing that.
The thing that really annoyed me is when for a few years people kept trying to add like horror to actual historical people. So it was like Abraham Lincoln, Vampire Hunter, and
oh yep, I think he was a zombie killer too.
Yeah, Pride and
That movie was great.
President.
What are you talking about? That movie was fantastic.
That's right.
Abraham
It was
Lincoln
like a
Vampire
fad
Killer
for like a couple of years, and it just got like really old, really quick.
Don't you dare
Shut
besmirch
your
that
mouth.
movie,
Shut
sir.
your mouth. All of those
Well,
things were fantastic. Blasphemy.
With one that I
Blasphemy.
finished called Exodus Z, we found a way to bring zombies to heaven.
Oh, all right.
And then with the one that I'm working on now, I have working on the last page tonight, where it's kind of like that movie Vampires with James Woods, only it's with zombies. It's fun, but it's just I know that I can draw more than just fucked up zombie horror.
Yeah.
I just want to say that Bill and Kat are done already. And we're struggling still.
Are they?
Yeah.
Holy shiitake.
They've
Well,
already
Bill-
had like
Bill's
5
gonna have to
smoke breaks
excuse.
and 2
He's been
dinners.
doing this a couple of years.
Yeah.
Man.
That's no excuse.
Just a little while.
Didn't you know whose stream you're going to be
Whoa.
on? Dude, come on.
It's because they're hungry and they want to be from South America and beat all the South
Oh,
Americans.
Yeah,
Get
you see what happens?
Okay,
Yeah.
I understand now.
it. They're like, I gotta pay bills and shit, Don. We ain't got time for your 2-hour nonsense.
I
I
know.
gotta make 10 pieces tonight.
I can't help it, man. I like to take my time with all things in life.
Yeah.
I'm a
I
gentle.
like
A little
watch the
wine and
process.
dine.
watching the process while we're all talking. That's what it's all
It
about.
doesn't matter who it is.
Okay, if you guys could get one property, like you could speed up the time so it enters the public domain and take on a property, what would it be?
Nothing.
Spider-Man.
Batman.
Batman's only about about 10 years out.
Pokemon.
Honestly, Star Wars. I'd fix the whole damn thing.
Pokemon Vampire Hunter.
I'd take it back
Abraham
to where
Lincoln
it'd
Vampire Hunter.
be great. I'd get rid of the bullshit they did a couple years ago.
Dread.
And
Dredd.
yeah.
See, I'm in the same boat, but I would do that for Doctor Who. Like it kills me
That's a
what's
good
been
one,
done to
too.
Doctor Who.
Matt
Yeah.
Smith's
Yeah.
my favorite.
Yeah. Yeah, I like the guy before him.
Tennant.
But I like Matt
Yeah,
Smith.
he's
too.
good,
He was
too.
See, I liked Eccleston. He was only around for 1 year, but that's my guy.
Oh, I liked him too.
I saw
He was
some
good,
of
yeah.
his. And I'm not too
Because
familiar.
he brought
with
it back,
anything before
right?
him, though.
Yeah,
Good.
I actually like the guy McCoy.
Yeah, Old Who
who's
sucks.
like
I
the
hate Old
last-
Who.
Who does?
It's so boring.
I don't know anything about Doctor Who.
Bless you.
Me neither.
I guess I'm just too American.
Uncultured.
So I wanted
swine.
to mention that I worked with James, and it was a pleasure working with James. He never annoyed me or asked me anything whatsoever.
I think I
Wasn't
heard
that
a
done
hint.
with your
And I told him
acceptance speech
everything.
already?
I think I heard a hint like the. I think I heard a gun cock. What was that?
I told I may have been more annoying to James because I kept him up to date on every single little aspect of the project on where I was at, because I wanted him to know like how fast I was working on it to help him out. You know.
You were black.
You do realize this is not an award show, right?
Yeah, nobody cares.
Duck Bacon, I want to thank you for being my spirit animal. You are, by the grace of God, the greatest thing to planet Earth.
Oh, come on, guys. My mother's already a diabetic. You don't need to put her in a coma. With saccharin up in here.
Bullshit coma.
Well, I can show
Don,
you guys.
Don can do that all on his own.
know.
She don't need help with that shit.
I know.
I could show you guys some of the sketches that come. We got original sketch packs that come on our Kickstarter.
Yeah.
Awesome.
And this is what some of the they're like
Nice.
7 by 10 because we like to bag and board them like
Look
comics.
at those babies.
That's how you draw boobies, Omer, right there.
That looks like my language right there.
That's right. You're speaking to them, Bill.
So we got black and white ones. We got color sketches.
Awesome.
Man, I love how you draw.
I love how you
there with the
Everything.
head.
I love how you draw the
Look, it's more Nira X comics.
Yeah.
The one on the left kind of reminds me of Metroid a little bit. I like it.
Yeah, I can see that vibe.
I love her
for sure.
costume. Yeah, she's great.
Yeah.
Thanks, dude.
Bill, don't let it go to your head. When Dan Pinoge was on, they said the same thing to him.
So that's just what some of these we had to do a couple ahead of time so that way we can have the samples up on the campaign page. So that's so that way people know exactly what they would look like, what size they are and stuff.
These are all very excellent pieces, and I'm jealous, and I hate you, but in a good way. In a good way, in a very loving way.
As long as it's in a good, loving way.
Yeah, we wouldn't say it if we didn't like you.
That's right. That's why Duck Bacon's always so quiet. You know, like anybody.
I love how Kat's sketches always lean like way more anime manga.
Yeah, she's got her own style. So
she's definitely got her own. Yeah, she's the 2.0, man.
That's cool.
You did right, Bill. You did right.
I did right. I kept her alive long enough to draw.
That's right. Thank you for giving us another generation of awesomeness.
I do my best. Let's see, I could show you since I'm not sketching right now. I can show you this is one of the interior pages.
For those of you who are wondering what campaign he's talking about, the links are pinned to the top of the chat. They will be in the show notes after the program has aired in its full entirety of liveness. Absolutely freaking stunning.
I'm gonna have to hit up Amazon for some Nira X comics.
So you get an exclusive preview.
Very cool.
This is a character. He's another bounty hunter. He's like this really crazy, over-the-top bounty hunter. He appeared in like one issue back in the '90s, and his name is Black Hole Bob. So I got to have some fun with that guy. He's kind of like a mix between Lobo and the Undertaker, I think.
I think you could take Lobo.
Especially if it was that new 52 version of Lobo that nobody asked for.
Yeah.
And the crazy
really
hat. Huh?
That version of Lobo he was talking about.
Oh, yeah.
I really don't know what they were thinking with that.
Oh, we know what they were thinking.
It wasn't the Lobo we had asked for.
It was the
one that you needed.
Oh, does that Nira version have 6 boobies on her?
That must be why nobody bought it.
Yeah, I didn't want to have a kind of like a boring just panel layout for the page. So it's a flashback scene where she's talking about when she was a kid and then like different stages of her life. But it was an excuse to draw 6 boobs in a row. Yeah, sure.
I love it. I love it.
Like Total Recall type.
Yeah.
That was a great idea.
Yeah.
Why draw Nira once?
But I see how they're different. You can see how they're different.
Yeah, she's got like in color it'll make a lot more sense. She's got like a gray outfit, and she's got her red outfit, and then she's got her current outfit that she's got just for the
red,
series.
yellow.
Yeah, the red and yellow. Yep.
Red and yellow, yeah.
And then her and Zen just sitting at a bar, basically like talking to each other about like their flashback. She's going through her backstory a little bit while they're talking at this cantina place.
Oh no, not the backstory.
I know.
Mos Eisley's Cantina.
That's why I had to
Yeah.
spice. That's why I had to spice up the backstory pages a little bit, so that way they wouldn't
the
be
front story.
the front story.
Careful, you gotta get the writers excited.
It's the
Careful.
front and side story.
Talking about stories.
Hey, the writers, I don't know. I'm sure they're singing there somewhere.
So you know, be screaming plot device.
Then I got tonight's sketch.
Beautiful.
So good.
I like it.
Hey, Bill, since you're on here, do you have any advice on how to get faster? Like, you guys are pretty fast.
I did something that was a little bit out of the box back when I
Called
was younger.
practicing.
Well, there's that.
I'll
but-
draw for 20 years.
well, actually, the real boot camp was getting a job at a theme park. I worked at SeaWorld in San Diego. I lived out there for like 10 or 12 years.
Doing caricatures or what?
Yeah, doing caricatures at SeaWorld.
Nice.
And
When they first were doing that, he's the
Yeah.
pioneer.
yeah, we
That's
were the
awesome.
first. Yeah, we were the first crew that started doing caricatures at theme parks for when Anheuser-Busch bought the park.
Nice.
And that just the pressure of trying to whip out these caricatures like in 5 to 10 minutes and airbrushing them and like we were just killing it. I mean, it was a crazy job, but I would recommend that if you really want to go through some boot camp and get some instant feedback from people who will either love your stuff or hate your stuff, you know. That's what I did. That was like
long
It's
as they
the
pay me,
art
I don't care.
equivalent of being a short order cook.
yeah.
And it forces you to adapt and like have certain things that are just very quick, and then it's just sheer practice. It's
Oh, yeah.
sheer pilot hours. We put
Oh,
in
yeah.
your 10,000 hours of doing it.
Yeah, we're making a ton of money. That during the summer at SeaWorld, we make like really good money just because the faster you are, we take home like 30% of whatever we drew. So the more you drew, the more you could take home, right? So I worked at SeaWorld, I worked at San Diego Zoo. We did a bunch of corporate parties, you know, like for Qualcomm and like whatever
Nice.
people were doing, that kind of thing. So yeah, that was just extremely good.
To
boot
add
camp.
to that a little bit, I will say that for a little while I was doing a bunch of cons, and having to draw at cons on the spot really fast.
Oh
helped
yeah,
a lot.
that is.
helped
Yeah,
a lot.
there you go. Same
So
same
you're
wheelhouse.
just reiterating the same point that was given to you. Good job, Omar.
What do you
Shut
have?
up, Doug
What
Bacon.
advice
It's
you
not the
want?
same point,
some
asshole.
some people won't think of that though. That's true. It's actually, it reminds me a lot of the SeaWorld days when I'm drawing commissions for people at the show, because they're coming back in an hour to pick it up. So it's like you're under pressure, and then more people are stopping by your table and talking and interrupting you, and you know you want to take
And
more
the more
orders.
you can knock out, the more money you can make. At
Exactly.
The convention,
Yeah.
at the
Yeah.
con.
Exactly.
Yeah.
James,
Did you ever have any customers like trash your stuff while you
Oh
were?
hell yeah! Are you kidding me? Yeah. The first 6 months I was garbage, dude. I was the first guy they hired, and I didn't know how to do it. And so I would draw something, it sucked, and then I would ask him for $20. You know, it didn't work. You know, it's just like, hey, I just drew your whole family like shitty, and you guys got to give me $45 now because I airbrushed it. It was their biggest regret, you know. But
that looks exactly like her elbow. Give me the goddamn money.
But after 6 months or so, I found a groove. I got good at it. I wasn't self-conscious drawing in front of people like I was when I first started. I was terrified of drawing in front of people when I first started.
Now, was this before or
Oh,
after?
I love drawing in front of people.
This is before I got into comics.
Oh, okay. That's good.
Yeah. Once I got comics is like my first love. Once I found a way into comics, then I just didn't stop. I just kept on doing comics.
That's what's up. That's what's up.
That was my goal. SeaWorld was my training. that was my Dagobah.
SeaWorld paid the price to get the benefits.
Is that scene from Titanic realistic at all?
Hell no.
I
would have got the girl, not Leo.
I would have taken the door.
Yeah, you lost me on that one, man.
Yeah.
It's not hard to do.
No, some chick comes up to you and wants you to draw her and just takes you to the.
Oh, Yeah, so like
Oh, that scene from Titanic.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What scene did you think I was referring to? Like, were you ever at SeaWorld and an iceberg came out of nowhere?
I automatically just went straight to death.
Yeah.
I did have one girl that was with her friend, and she stopped by like almost at closing, and she wanted me to draw her in like a mermaid or something like that for her boyfriend who was coming home from deployment. And that was the only time at SeaWorld that I almost got fired and or caught for somebody flashing me at SeaWorld so that I would know what she looked like. So yeah, it was good that Anheuser-Busch bought the park because everybody had a few drinks in them. So there was I've got a lot of good memories of SeaWorld. I'll take that to the bank.
That's awesome.
Good SeaWorld, man.
That's great.
Keeping it real on the studio, ladies and gentlemen.
Dude, one of my first paid models. I would consider her to be one of my first paid models.
Oh yeah. What's up? Well, at least you had some success with that line. I never got any success. I just got smacked.
Got what you deserve.
I did not get what I deserved, mother.
Mother.
I did have I had some scary moments when I was drawing. There was a caricature that I did one time. It was this whole family. There's like 20 people in this family. They wanted me to draw their grandma.
Oh.
And the grandma wanted to be drawn as a mermaid.
Okay,
and you really have to read people because you could really go south and just get fired.
Yeah.
You know, so
Why
I
are
drew
the seashells down by her knees?
well, I had the habit of drawing everybody. Like I was never a master of getting everybody's likeness down. I would just get a couple of features, and then I would just make it look really cool or fun, and something to make up for the fact that I wasn't really nailing the likeness. That was my trick. So I drew the grandma. It had her likeness enough, not as many wrinkles, and I kept on joking around with her to see how far I could push it. And thank God it worked out at the end. But I gave her like a Little Mermaid body, like a cool little freaking Disney but sexy kind of Jessica Rabbit kind of body. And the family got quiet, dude. They were just like, oh shit, where is this gonna go? It's like, and we got
Here's Granny doing her erotica.
Oh my god, yeah. And airbrushed it.
Abuelita, please don't kill him. Abuelita, don't kill him.
She had I gave her the sweet little belly. She had the cool tail, the whole bit, and so when I showed it to her, everybody got dead quiet. They were just like, "What's this response going to be?" And her response to me was, "God bless you." That was it.
God.
That was it. She fucking loved it, and everybody was just like, "Oh God, thank God she loved it." That could have gone sideways.
We no longer have to call the lawyer.
Yeah. It's like I was, but
I don't have that many liver spots.
Yeah,
but that teaches you a lot how to read people, pretty fast, and see how far, see what they like. What is it that would make them happy, which is
how far you can go to.
Yeah. I mean, the whole point of doing it is to make them happy. I'm not drawing that artwork for myself. None of it is for myself. It's all for them. I'm trying to make friends with them. So
hey, Granny, can I put you on my crowdfunding campaign?
I ain't trying to make friends with them. I'm trying to get their money.
I'll buy everything that boy draws.
I like the way he drew my hair.
Wink, wink, nudge, nudge.
Bill, did you ever find that when you were doing those sketches that you kind of had to beautify people a little bit? Like, even though you're exaggerating certain things, like on the women, you kind of had to make them a little bit prettier sometimes?
A lot of it. Everybody.
A lot of it, right?
Not just women, not just kids, not just women, not just men. Everybody. That's how I made up for the fact that I didn't get the likeness just right. So it's like I would make them real, like, as cool as I could make them. It's like, so I don't know if Disney.
Have you seen the viral videos of the guy doing caricatures and he just like goes all out?
Oh
making
yeah,
fun of the person.
Dude, he goes.
Do you cringe at that? Like, does that bring up like memories?
No.
All right.
Well, it cringe, like the memories maybe, but like as far as me cringing about what he's doing is because
Right.
that's his style. That's
Yeah.
people expect.
That's his shtick, right?
Yeah.
Right.
What I didn't like, what was a nightmare for me, was because the way that we worked at the theme park was we had two artists working side by side at a booth, right?
Mm-hmm.
So the person working next to you, if they had a style that was kind of simpatico with yours, no problem. But
Okay.
sometimes I would work with one artist in
yeah.
particular who was just offensive. She was just the
Mm.
most, like, if you had a gap between your teeth, she would take the biggest pencil possible and just put that gap between your teeth and just seriously just screw people. She's out there to screw people over, and I'm out to make friends, you know?
Right.
So if she did a drawing, and as soon as she showed her drawing to the person, it's like people would get out of line, and
Damn.
I would actually lose customers. I would actually lose people because they didn't know what to expect from me if they didn't actually
Mm.
watch
Think
me
she was
draw.
doing that just to F with you too, dude?
No, I think her the
No,
way that she thought
just-
the way that she thought about caricatures was that you're supposed to exaggerate them and make fun of them, right? As opposed to my approach was I was having fun with them.
Yeah, it's just
Well,
like
you know,
it's just
she's
like
probably-
they say in
It's supposed to
Tropic
be
Thunder,
good-natured
when they say
fun.
you never go full
Yeah,
retard.
exactly. Yeah, it's
You
good
never
natured.
go full
Yes,
real.
good natured fun is exactly what it should be. You know, it's like when I see a prank video on YouTube or something. If it's a good natured prank where everybody laughs, then it's fun. But if it's a prank where the person being pranked is like, that actually wasn't cool. You know what I mean?
Yeah, Mama
Right.
Donna.
You know.
Listen to what he says.
So like the guy on YouTube and
Everybody
TikTok,
does a
he's
laugh
really
track.
going out to make fun of whoever he's drawing, kind of like that chick. He's
Not like that
trying
chick,
to make it fun for
but the
both
thing
of
is,
them.
like, first of all, he's drawing by himself, and all the samples that he's got up that people are looking at, they know what to
Right.
expect. They know
They
what he's
know
all
what it is.
about, right? So it's not a surprise. So my
Right.
worst, the reason it was a nightmare for me is that if somebody came up to the booth, we had samples from all the different artists that worked there, so they didn't really know which sample belonged to who. So you know, they would stand in her line because they saw me
That's
drawing.
messed up.
Yeah, it was kind of like, no, I drew
Yeah.
this one and this one. This is what to expect. And then there was no surprises. Everything was cool. You know, they would pick who they wanted, and everything was fine. But if they weren't paying attention, they had a couple of drinks. They're in a rush. They want to go see Shamu in 15 minutes, so they just want to get this out of the way and freaking get run.
I always hated that you have to suddenly pull something out of your ass in 2 minutes,
Oh yeah,
and then they want it to look good.
exactly. You know, so but that's part of the training. That's why I say it's boot camp. You know, it's like that was never my goal, was to just like to be that kind of artist working in that type of atmosphere. But it was a good time. I mean, there were some scary times, but it was a good time, good memories. I met lots of good people that I'm still friends with to this day because we all suffered together, right? So so I highly recommend it if that's something, you know, if you're looking to gain more confidence, or if you're looking to do your artwork in front of people and get feed, even if it's not the type of artwork you really want to do, it is the perfect way to get feedback instantly and know where you stand with people, and it'll inform a lot of maybe what you want to do with your art.
Right. That's cool. Well, I guess we got YouTube now where we can just draw live.
That's true.
The
That's
feedback.
true. And sometimes I'll jump on. Sometimes I have a live stream tonight at 10. And we do a chat jam session. So everybody in the chat gives me ideas, and then whatever ideas kind of agree with what's happening. It's like, so the drawing ends up being whatever we all come up with together. And then at the end of the show, we just go ahead and auction it off to the chat. So it's like, you know, whatever number they come up with. I don't come up with a minimum. It could go for $1. You know, it could go
There's
for
another really cool artist that I know that Don won't invite on, but he does that too, where he asks his chat like what to draw.
Who won't I invite on?
Eric
won't
Ninotowski.
I asked him to come on. He's busy, dude.
Gotcha.
You don't know, man.
Yeah.
Bill, feel free to invite us to go hang out with you on your show.
Oh, for God's sake. Oh,
Yeah.
I'm just kidding, man. It's like, damn, you're putting me on the spot, man. I hate this guy.
The Saturday show is just a one-man putting me.
Yeah.
Selling a sketch. Yeah, because everybody's jumping around and throwing ideas at me and stuff.
Nice.
But yeah, dude, if you guys came by and said hello, that'd be awesome. It's like I'll get to hang out here for another 30 minutes because I need to grab
We'll
some
be the
food.
losers in the chat.
Kat is actually.
I've caught some of your live shows. Yeah.
Yeah, Kat is actually taking a break right now. She was already super tired, so she was nudging me a little bit. She was just like, "Please tell him thank you for having me and all that good stuff." So
We appreciate her being on. We appreciate you being on.
Oh, thanks, dude. No, I appreciate you guys having me, man. It's like it's awesome. Yeah, Kat's just like super tired. She's actually coloring a 90-page graphic novel for there's a company out in LA called Storyboard, and she's doing a 4-issue miniseries for them, just doing the colors, but it's 90 pages per issue.
Damn.
And she's trying to get this one done by Monday, and she's just exhausted. So I'm glad that she could hang out for as long as she did.
Yeah, that's trooper, man. 90 pages ain't no joke.
Oh, dude, yeah, she colors super fast. I mean, it's like, damn, it's like she puts me to shame. Like she colors like 4 or 5 pages in the time it takes me to color 1.
Oh shit, yeah, okay, I feel that pain.
So that's why she jumps on those graphic novel jobs, and she has clients that ask for her now. So it's like she'll be busy.
Oh, that's got to make Papa proud, though.
Oh, hell yeah, man! It's like she's the sport model, so.
That's what's up.
She's my retirement plan. What are you talking about?
That's what's up, bro.
That's what's up. I want to live, in the little shack by the pool house when I get older.
Crack that whip. Get to work, daughter. Daddy needs a lottery ticket.
Dude, nobody told me in high school that I was supposed to have a pension. So, I would have joined right out of high school. I would have retired 20 years ago.
Mm-hmm.
So my retirement plan is drawing more.
I think that's everybody's plan.
Which isn't too bad a thing, right? I mean,
no, it's not a bad thing.
You still love it, don't you?
Oh yeah.
He said, don't you?
It's the thing I do. That's I'm not qualified to do much else. So
yeah, I guess ain't gonna pump itself.
These boobs ain't gonna draw themselves.
That's
right. Somebody's got to do it.
Nah, dude, I was Bill Mouse. When you said you wanted to be on the show, I was like, holy shit.
No, it's awesome, man. It's awesome, man. I'm glad we can hang out and just draw, sketch, talk shop a little bit. That's what it's all about, man.
We are pretty cool. I mean,
I am. I don't know what you guys.
Well, I'm pretty cool. I don't know.
Humility is not one of our strong suits, though.
Yeah.
Omer is modest to a fault.
Gentlemen, I do
I love all
apologize.
these guys.
I do have to call it a night and start making dinner.
Okay.
What?
I hear you, bro. It was good to hang out with you, man.
Yeah. Anybody in the audience? My campaign is on Indiegogo. There is a free preview story. There's also a message at the bottom that basically says, and I mean this with everything, if you read the story and it moves you in any kind of way and it's meaningful, this might be a book worth checking out. 50 pages for $15. If you read it and it just doesn't really grab you, no problem. I just appreciate your time and attention as always, and we can part as friends. But if you do want to read a quick story and see if you want to take a taster of the world that it takes place in, by all means, please feel free to grab a copy.
Oh yeah, and your link
looks great.
Show notes and it's pinned to the top of the chat, dude. And we will speak again.
Yeah.
All right, brother.
Take care. I appreciate your insights as artists as always, and thanks for the talk.
We appreciate you hanging out with us, man.
Awesome,
right.
dude.
Yeah, take care, everybody.
Have a good night, dude.
Yeah, you too.
Later.
God, I did it do with Everly.
Donald. You're a bitch.
I'm a son of a bitch. Ladies and gentlemen, we might have lost one, but we gained another. Michael Ortiz.
Yeah.
Co-creator of
Hello, Michael.
Michael, Bill, Michael.
Hey, Michael, how you doing, man?
Michael, you know all the rest of us. We're your homies.
All right, Michael.
It's on Wikipedia like that.
What do you mean? We're on IDBM now. We're YouTubers. What are you talking about?
I like how that Near X is coming out, dude.
You talking about Omer?
This one?
Yeah, man.
Yeah. Well, I thought I'd draw Bill's characters. Big Bill.
Awesome sauce, man. That's
Nice.
looking awesome.
Could the shirt get any tighter? I'm just asking.
That's how that is
could.
exactly how tight it's supposed to be. He is in continuity.
In continuity. I concur.
Beautiful.
It's canon. Jeez.
Thank you, sir. Thank you. From the
Victoria
creator
has
himself.
lost
You
her
heard it, Don.
secret. What's that now?
I said from the creator himself. He called it right
Yeah,
on.
I know that was a veiled go after yourself. I know what you were saying.
It's Nira X approved, bro.
Yes,
Yeah.
I understand. Playing up to the gas, drawing his own IP. I got you. I got you. It's all good.
I had to, Don. I had to.
Meanwhile, I'm the sucker over here drawing just the thing that he draws. Right?
Mhm,
I'm just
you dummy.
drawing that guy.
Hey man, you know, hey, if it wasn't for Zen, Nira X actually wouldn't have her own series. So I mean, I got a lot to be grateful for with Zen.
Nice.
James, who are you drawing, man? What are you doing
Can't
them
say it.
all?
Sweet.
You got a light, James?
I'm doing them all.
What's that?
I can barely see it.
There you go. Now it's in focus. There you go. It looks
Bring
good.
it closer.
Nice. Very nice.
Sweet.
What about you, Duckbacon? You got something you want to share with the kind people?
Sure.
Oh, it's gonna be great. Look, just watch. It's gonna blow
Yeah,
us all out of
700
the
hits
water.
already. Twitter's gonna have a
Uh-huh,
freaking
uh-huh.
aneurysm. Watch.
Yeah. I'm gonna
3,
like
2, 1, go.
go in my pants as soon as we see it.
Here it comes.
3, 2, 1, go.
Here it comes.
Uno, dos, tres.
Splat.
I jizzed in my
Oh, check it out, bro.
God damn it.
Awesome, dude.
This is what pisses
That's
me off
awesome.
about Duckbacon. Look, he's got like 2 lines drawn, right? Look how great it looks.
I
2
know.
lines.
It's like
2
2 lines.
using that,
Look at
that
me.
3D,
I got
that 3D pose figure.
15,000 friggin' hatch marks. Mine looks like shit. Look at his. 2 lines. Masterpiece.
2 lines?
2 lines.
Am I having an aneurysm? What's...
And they're both in the knuckle.
No, Donald just doesn't see good.
I'm having an
Oh,
orgasm.
okay.
Duck.
Yeah, I was worried about my brain for a second.
You should
So
be
are
worried
we.
about the brain. Talented bastard.
That looks
It's
awesome.
I gotta
Daniel.
get that program he uses. He uses those 3D artifact thingamabobbers.
I knew it. The
figure,
3D ass.
and then
I-
tracing over it. And then,
Actually,
like,
I'm just tracing over one of Bill Mouse's I found
With-
on the internet. So.
Ah,
3D assets.
little sense now. Yeah.
Bill's like, yeah, I did that. Yeah, that's
Damn
me.
it, that's what I should have done. Dumb Don. What?
For
Oh.
some reason, this seems familiar.
Should have.
Duck found the one Todd McFarlane drawing of Zen that Todd did, and he's tracing it. He looks like Todd.
Y'all know that Todd McFarlane drew Zen?
Everybody giving Duckbacon love in the chat. Follow Duckbacon there.
It's
We
a
love
trap.
Duckbacon's
It's a trap.
artwork. Do you hear that sound of rocks crashing? That's not rocks crashing. That's people mashing their keyboards. Hit like when he posts it on Twitter. 7,000 likes. I'm not jealous. I'm not. I swear.
7,000. Yeah. Don's
Yep.
not jelly.
7,000.
Don's not jelly.
I'm not jelly at all. I'm peanut butter. I'm jam. Look at that.
He's like,
Man.
I'm just glad to be his friend.
The graciousness.
Just glad to be his friend.
Just glad to be on the same channel as him, man. You know, it just warms my
I'm
freaking
hoping to
heart.
rub off some of that clout that Duck's developing with that bacon grease.
For what it's worth, dude, I want to rub off on her shirt. Oh, wait.
Oh.
Rub off.
Wrong one.
Oh.
That's
There it is.
But
Way to ruin the joke, Don.
You're good at that.
Yeah, man.
You had to make it weird.
Oh, jeez.
Ah,
You're good at that, Don.
I am good at that. I got to be good at
You're like
something.
soap. You wash everything clean.
Yeah, man. 75 people watching. We appreciate each and every one of you.
Ooh, 75 people watching. Good
Well,
Lord.
I put the word out earlier, you know, not just Bill and Kat being on, as well as Udamania, RAIDENRADIO. But I was like, look, you guys, you're going to be walking all day, shilling your wares, buying good stuff over there at the Heroes Con. When you get back to your hotel room, instead of doing a hanky-panky with any of the cosplayers, watch our show.
Ooh. Ooh.
And they were like,
Does that happen
cool,
often?
and we'll do the hanky-panky with the cosplayers later.
Hanky Panky's fun.
Yeah, man. I heard. I don't know.
I try to practice as often as I can.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, I'm hoping that people watching. There you go. There's the link up there. Thanks for sharing that link, by the way. Awesome. Very
That's
cool.
out here. What's up?
Even if everybody watching right now just jumps in and grabs the because you may not have seen Zen before, or you haven't seen Nira X before. You just want to try it out. We got the PDF. It's just $5. And we're going to stuff the PDF with every image that we have, whether it's for the sticker set or whether it's for the print set, the variant covers. We're going to have all of the imagery that's part of the campaign in the PDF for everybody. If you wanted to check it out, and for the $5, I mean, it'd be a huge help on our end, and hopefully we can win you over as a fan. It's like if you like the work, you like the story, you like the characters.
You've already won me over.
That's great. That's very cool.
She's been. I have to be nice to Nira X because she's been paying my bills for like 30 years. And
it's not hard. It's not hard
she needs
to be
pizza.
Nice, not be nice. Yeah, it's not hard to be not nice to her. I mean, she's good looking.
Good looking character.
Mm-hmm.
She's been nice to me over the years. She's like, bro, draw me cool in this book. I'll kick your ass. You like pizza? You like pizza? Yeah, buy my book.
Nice.
You like having a roof over your head. Buy my book. Episode 37 at the studio. Live right now.
Speaking of pizza, we got pizza tots coming right out the microwave.
That's what I'm talking about. See, we're on theme.
Yeah.
You got it real? John, are you working on your book again, or are you keeping to the assignment tonight?
No, wait, who?
What?
He's drawing Zen Intergalactic.
I'm working on the assignment.
Ninja.
Okay.
Although the last page for Flesh Eaters, all I have left is one panel.
Nice.
Yes, and then I
Very
get back to my book.
Who you got coloring it?
The writer. That's the writer's problem to figure out.
Ooh, nice.
I will delegate those tasks.
Oh yeah, I totally
You said you
agree.
could highly recommend Don draw stuff, John.
No, I gave him a list of different people.
With one name on it. Don draw stuff.
Don's busy. I can't do that anything.
Hey, thanks, Apex. Hey, by the way, like I don't know if anybody. I mean, in the middle of all of her graphic novel coloring, Kat is actually doing all of the colors for the interiors on the Zen Bounty Wars Kickstarter that I've got going. So she's going to be busy with that too.
Nice.
And she's got one of the variant covers on the campaign is her cover, which actually like is awesome. I really like her cover a lot.
Great.
Yeah, Cat brings the business, man.
You got to support the cat mouse.
That's right. You guys are a deadly duo. I dig it. I think it's so cool you guys kind of work together sometimes too, It's really cool.
Yeah, I really like the fact that we can do that. It's some of the graphic novel stuff that she's doing. I'm the guy that's doing the lettering for it, so it's like we keep tossing projects back and forth. Yeah,
so cool. Keeping it in the family.
You gotta keep the money in the family.
You got a family business here.
Yeah, keep the money in the family.
Yeah, we got 75 people watching, and if I don't see 75 PDFs, we're gonna get Paulie to send you up the river.
You'll wake up with a dead Newer X in your bed next to
all Sin City
bust
style.
Some knees.
Nice.
Bust some knees, and get those anginas flexing.
I'm just
My
saying.
angina.
Where's that indie comic support? It's $5.
I told her, I said the shirt couldn't get any tighter. She said, watch Overdrive. I'll come at you with my intergalactic bow staff. Now beach down! Back Zen Bounty Wars #2. Brought to you by tonight's sponsor, Menon. There is no sponsor. We should be sponsored. We're deserving.
It's good. It's good.
They are, but I don't know how much you are.
Yeah, I'm not too deserving. Not today.
Or yesterday.
Or yesterday. See, like, bring up the Kickstarter page here. Make myself useful as some kind of a host here. I mean, we already know I suck at my job. Let's see here. But you know what? I don't have to do that. I can just drag it down. Because I'm doing the virtual camera thing.
Ba-bam.
Look at that. Damn, modern technology. Making it happen.
Awesome.
All right, so now I get to make myself large and in charge.
Hey, Nick Chuck.
Come on. Zen Bounty Wars number 2, $8,017 pledge of the $4,000 goal. 1, 2, 3 backers. 12 days to go. Exciting new issue in the Zen Intergalactic Ninja Saga is here.
Wow.
Yeah, I'm excited. We just hit the 8,000 is one of our stretch goals, so we get to have a trading card now. We already have a Zen Head sticker, and now we've got a Zen trading card. And then the next stretch goal is going to be a Nera X trading card. So I'm hoping, fingers crossed, that we can have a Nera X trading card.
It's all thanks to the studio.
Yes.
Yeah.
I will credit anybody who backs after like we started broadcasting tonight to the studio.
Hell yeah. That's what's up. Thank you for backing and supporting. Bill MAUS is an indie creator and comic book artist who also founded Parody Press and Entity Comics in the early 90s. He's best known for Seymour. Black Hole Bob, there he is. Oh, you guys funded just 5 hours. Holy shit, dude, that's good.
Yeah, I was really happy about that. Yeah, for sure.
It's amazing artwork. Now,
you know how to,
Kat did the colors on all this?
I did the colors for the cover, for my cover. Now you'll see her cover. She did her own colors. Now all of the interior art, then she's coloring all of that.
Nice.
Is she better than you?
Yeah, she's better than me for sure.
Who is Kat to you?
She's my daughter.
Oh, your daughter?
Yeah. And granted, she's like 27 now. She's like a full grown adult. But I started this sweatshop long ago.
Yeah. When exactly?
Well, she's been the actual working year. She's been in the industry for about 12 years, I think.
Yeah.
Wow.
And then we always drew and painted and did stuff together, you know, with her growing up and stuff like that. It was just something we did for fun. I really didn't think she was going to choose art as her career choice. And honestly, I kind of pushed her away from it because it's kind of a roller coaster.
You wanted her to make money.
Yeah, you know, there's that. And then, so if you're in this industry, it is because you love it and because, you know, you're willing to take that ride, you know, so. So she kept on coming back to it, and she's like, it follows me around no matter where I go. So it's ended up being her thing. So,
well, cool. That is very cool.
I just wanted to make sure she couldn't blame me.
Yeah.
Don't worry,
right.
It's coming. Those days are coming.
Did you ever hear any John Romita Jr. Interviews where he talks about his dad pushing him away from getting in the industry?
No, but I totally I get that though. I get that.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, there's the regular cover there. That's the regular direct market cover, I guess you could call it.
So how's Steve doing these days?
What's that now?
How's Mr. Stern doing?
Oh, he's doing great. I've been working with him solid for the past 30 years. If it's not working on Zen, we're working on different projects, you know, because we work on, like I said, we work on different graphic novels and comics and things like that for his, because he owns Storyboard out in LA as its separate company. Right. And if we're not doing that, we're doing ad work. There's always something. There's always something to do. There's There's Kat's cover right there. Yeah.
Damn right.
How long has Storyboard been in business?
I want to say probably 15 years.
Oh, okay.
Maybe 20, probably 15, somewhere in that neighborhood.
Bill,
It sounds familiar. There was a storyboard company that when I lived in Culver City, I started doing some storyboarding for a company out there, and I'm wondering if it's the same business.
I don't think so though, because what we do is, generally speaking, like if somebody is pitching a movie or a television series for animation or live action, instead of doing their pitch with a script, they'll give us the script. We'll make a graphic novel out of the script, and then they pass around that graphic novel instead of trying to act it out during their meetings. Yeah. So sometimes sometimes they'll take the books and ends up in Barnes and Nobles or whatever. It's a direct market or whatever. Because it's already done, right? It already exists. But sometimes I never know what happens to the books afterwards. They travel their cycle.
And you go through the complete gambit in creating a graphic novel, like.
Oh yeah, it's complete. I mean, we go all the way through the printing process. What they give studios is a complete, like, off the shelf from a store graphic novel. Yep.
Oh wow, yeah. Yeah, that company that I worked for was a storyboard company where they did storyboards for commercials and stuff like that.
Oh,
and
yeah.
They were hiring out artists to draw storyboard style, And
yeah, I did some stuff for, I think it's, what's the name of the company? I'll think of it later on, but I did like storyboards for like a Tic Tac commercial. I did storyboards for like a college, for like a promo commercial that they had for, you end up getting lots of work like that. Hey, look, die cut stickers. I'm a sucker for die cut stickers. So that's a sticker pack that we have. And they're like 4 or 5 inches tall. They're like big stickers. So it's like pretty cool.
Nice.
And then these are the original sketch packs that we have. So like if you get a black and white Nera sketch, you'll get one from Kat and one from myself. Or if you get a black and white Zen, it's one from Kat, one of myself. So each pack comes with 2 sketches, one from each of us.
Very nice. Very nice.
Yeah, definitely.
Looking good.
And they'll all be like pretty different. We're not trying to assembly line the sketches, to make it faster to draw or anything like that. So I try to do, a half body pose, full body pose, head and shoulder, try to make them all like really different from each other. So everybody's getting some unique. Then we got the full color sketches, same sort of deal. Then there's a print pack. The prints are actually like 7x10 prints. So we bag and board the prints just like if they were the comics. So I like everything being in that like collectible size. I love that 7x10 size.
Me too. Yeah.
Even the original sketches, the sketch packs, they're 7x10 too. So it's like, it's really cool to be able to, like, you can put it together with your collection if you wanted to, or, if you have a separate, short box that you want to put them into, it's like, it's easier to store and collect and have a bunch of it, So that's what the prints are looking like. That's a print that we did just for the series.
That's beautiful.
And then the next one is actually, it's an image that we had from a previous adventure with Zen and Nera together, but it was never published. We never used it. It was supposed to be for a cover, and we decided to go with a different image for the cover. So I'm just like, oh, we finally get to use this one. So had Kat color this one up, and so now we actually have an actual real reason to have it. So I was happy about that.
That's a good one.
Then the third print in the pack is Kat drew this one like a full digital piece. So
nice.
she just went ahead and just drew it full digital. Yeah, he came out so cool looking. I really like that style.
That anatomy is awesome.
And then I'm adding new items into the add-on store as we go along. So there's some original art and things that I'm adding on that people can add on to their orders, as we go. This artwork, obviously, it's already sold. It was the originals from the trading card set.
Why are you still advertising it then? That's false advertising.
Well, it says sold. It says sold. It's supposed to make me look wanted because one's already sold with the big sold sticker. So there's the original art from the sticker set. And then I'm starting to add original art from the interior pages, and this is actually the wraparound cover from issue 1. I thought I was going to hang on to it, but I did get some questions whether or not it was going to be available. So I was just like, okay, I'll put it there just in case, people might want to grab it.
Awesome.
Got one of the interior Black Hole Bob pieces from the inside of the book.
Nice.
Homer's favorite picture.
There you go. the flash boob picture. I mean, flashback picture. That'll make more sense with captions on it. So let's see. The stretch goals. I didn't even change the graphic yet for the thing. I'm waiting for it to go just a little bit higher, and I'll change the graphic on there. So it's at 4,000. That was our funding goal. At 5,000, everybody's getting a die-cut Zen head sticker. I think it's like 3 or 4 inches tall. It's a big sticker. So now we just passed the 8,000 stretch goal. So it's the Zen trading card, and on the back it's got like some cool little information and stuff about Zen. Then hopefully at 10K we can have a Nira X trading card. If we do reach 12K, I've got 4 pages of story that I want to add into the book that we'll be able to add into the book if we can hit 12K. So that's.
And if you get to 12,001K, you get all the studio drawings for free.
Oh no! Wait, what?
we will donate, and we will love it.
Yeah, and that's basically the whole campaign. It's like even if we get a whole bunch of people picking up the PDF, I'd be super happy. It's like, we hit our funding goal, and I think we've made just about as much as the first campaign, and also like everything else is in the add-on store. As far as like if you miss something or if you want the print pack, everything's in the add-on store.
Mm-hmm.
I can dig it, man.
Yeah, man. I appreciate you sharing it. It's like, and you got me just at the 2-hour mark too. Jeez.
I feel bad. I totally forgot. I got so wrapped up with it. I forgot other dude, man. So I got to get him back on another show.
Oh, for sure. Yeah, for sure.
You'd be like, Don, you son of a bitch, you didn't show mine. Stalk you in your DMs, you bastard.
But now I gotta. Yeah, now
you can show. You can show it after.
No, it's too late.
Too late, man. Too late, Luther. Too late.
Now we'll show it.
But no, I appreciate you guys having me on, dude. It's like I remember that we talked about being on 2 hours because I got to go grab some food.
Dude, the honor is all on this side of the screen, sir.
Yeah, and hopefully we'll do it again, man. It's like just hang out, and just do some drawing and stuff.
Most definitely.
I don't have to be promoting a Kickstarter to hop on and just sketch around and hang out for a little bit.
Well, I don't mind telling you, it's a good time. It's been fun for me too.
Cool.
Yeah,
he just says that because we paid.
Yeah, well, I appreciate you guys. I'm going to go ahead and take off. And
yeah, man.
If anybody's bored, wants to see my show that's on at 10, we're just going to do some more sketching. So that's what I'll be doing back then.
Is that 10 Eastern?
Cool.
10
Yeah, Eastern time. Yep.
What are you making plans already, Omer? Damn.
Well, I want to drop by, say hello at the very least.
Yeah. Drop by, say hello. We all toss around ideas. We come up with a sketch, and then at midnight we go ahead and do an auction, and then I'll auction off this sketch that we did together. So I'll promo the studio a little bit while I'm on the show. So we're going to auction this piece off too. So I mean. It's gonna be up. It's gonna be up to the chat, so you can get it for like $5 if it ends up being $5. But we'll see what happens.
I got $5. I win.
That's right.
All right, you guys are awesome, man. Thanks again for having me, dude.
Hell yeah, dude.
Definitely.
Keep up the good work, brother.
I appreciate it, man. We'll talk to you guys. We'll talk to you guys again soon.
Yeah.
All right.
Cool, man.
Right. Night.
Bill Mouse, ladies and gentlemen. Cat Mouse was also there. We appreciate having them on. They were awesome. Great artists, great people. Now, if you excuse me, I gotta jet for just a few minutes. I gotta grab a slice of pie, pizza pie.
What?
All
right. That's right, bitches. I'm eating pie. I'm eating pizza pie.
Tostino pizzas. Tots.
Isn't that Totino's?
I think it's Totino's.
Totino's.
Yeah, whatever those are called. I've never had
Where
them.
the heck are you coming from, Homer?
Oh, we come from a little place called Deep South Texas. You know, when they deport us, they
Deep
bring us
South.
back down to here, to deep South Texas.
Yeah, he's still
Live
having
our
to deal with that
HEB.
sunburn he got the other night from SpaceX blowing up.
Oh yeah. Yeah. Good old Elon. He knows how to have a good time down
No,
here
he
in
did on
Texas.
that one. I'll tell you that.
We blow shit up.
That boy, that I mean, that one, that I was like sitting there watching it live. I was like going, "Holy crap!" It's like watching the 1950s videos of the early space. You know, when they were first starting to do stuff.
Yeah, Saturn rockets and all that. Yeah.
Oh, this is before the Saturn rockets. This is like the Gemini rockets that kept blowing up on launch pads.
I have come back from the bibliothèque. I now have pizza pie.
Now stuff that pizza pie in your pie hole so we can keep a talking.
I am now eating
Without you interrupting.
pepperoni and bacon pizza from Pino's.
Now is this pie one you put in the oven in the micro, or how'd you make this pizza pie?
He actually bought
Your
it.
local pizzeria.
I had to get in the car. I had to start it up. I had to go into town, and I had to ask him to cook it for me. He said, "Okay."
Nice.
All right. You got the perfect pizza. What are the toppings?
Perfect pizza. Green pepper bacon.
Nice. That's a good one.
I like
James?
me a good supreme and just a regular pepperoni.
I said James. I didn't say Omar.
James. He said James.
Well, actually, what Omer said is about the same with me. A good super pan supreme.
Omer, SoCal Ninja wants you to invite Bill Mouse to the Hump Day show sometime.
Oh yeah.
Fix that muscle.
I'll ask him.
We're all great friends now. Let's do it.
What's up, Social Ninja? What's going on, bud?
SoCal Ninja, numbnuts. There's no out there.
Social Ninja.
He can't read it.
He's such a sociable ninja. God, I love his parties. Always sneaking up on you with the Tupperware, throwing stars.
Yep. Social Ninja. Well, he's one of those social ninjas, if you know what I mean.
She's a total butterfly.
That's my ninja out there. My social ninja.
Oh, holy shit, man. Yeah, Saturday again already, 21st, second day of summer. I don't know about you guys, but they got up to 91 here today.
Awesome.
That's nothing, man.
That's nothing for us out here.
Yeah, that's nothing.
Right there.
Yeah, I know. No, they're talking.
We're burning. We're burning and shit. Oh, Michael's out in Florida. I'm sure he's on fire too, right? You go outside, you start sweating bullets and shit.
I'm still in Texas.
Oh, you're still in Texas? Oh, okay.
Yeah, I got stuck here, but hopefully I'll be heading back by the end of the month, maybe beginning of next month. I'll be back home.
I don't mean to pry, but are things going okay with your was it your mama was sick, right?
Yeah, no, it wasn't. It wasn't my mom this time around. Excuse me.
What'd you do, Omar?
Oh, I don't know.
What the heck, man?
I started a coughing fit. Excuse me. Sorry, guys.
Good job, Omar.
That's cold.
Thanks for trying to kill the man, Omar. Damn.
Yeah, right.
No shit,
Supposed
right?
to be our
Sorry
friend.
about that, Michael.
Omar.
Don't die on us, Michael. Don't die on us. We still need you. We need you. Arachnus.
Arachnus.
Pretty good.
Don't croak on us yet, Michael. We need Arachnus.
You get no more questions, Omar.
Yep, that's it. No more
No
OMERGLITCH.
questions for you.
Your Arachnus days are over, OMERGLITCH.
But yeah, everything's going good. I just I had to do like a small little stint in the hospital lately. I just got released. But
Oh man.
it was,
You all right?
yeah, I got sick with and so I don't know. I got dehydrated And
That does happen.
yeah, so after they gave me a bunch of tests and then gave me IVs, I ended up spending 7 days there. And it
Wow.
was nice. It was like a 5-star hotel kind of environment. Yeah, 3 meals a day. All the nurses were beautiful and super nice. And
That's great to hear.
But as far as the treatment, that was I guess not so good.
The cold wasn't part of it, huh? The treatment.
I guess that stuff goes through the stream too. Kazunite. You only get 3 from me, then you got to start paying for them.
That's okay. I'll give you all of them.
Mm-hmm.
Turns out that having diabetes is, just suck ass ordeal.
It's
Diabetes
hell.
sucks, man. Yeah, diabetes sucks.
But got it under control.
Nice.
So.
Well, that makes 2 of us.
Well, that's good. I'm glad to hear it. But yeah, I read recently how diabetes is the worst death to a human being. Like ranked number one.
I would say Alzheimer's is.
Well, I don't know if there's any pain involved in Alzheimer's.
I think getting eaten by a bear. I don't know. That sounds kind of horrible to me.
No, I agree. No,
that's a cool female bear.
Well, the thing about Alzheimer's, I saw my mom go through it, and it just destroys your brain. And just to think about losing everything you ever knew, imagined, or anything gone, that just scares the crap out of me.
Yeah, that's his experience. He lost his father to Alzheimer's, and him and my sister first started dating. This was, like 20 something years ago. But I met his dad when he was lucid, and then I saw him deteriorate, and how it affected my brother, because he was watching his dad just not only disappear from him, but he disappeared from his father, and that was really, so I think about that. My mom's a little loopy sometimes, and sometimes I wonder if she recognizes who I am when I talk to her, but yeah, that's a terrible experience, especially when they're right in front of you. But it's like it's like The Walking Dead is one thing, but to live it, to be surrounded by somebody that was once somebody you love, but now is like a zombie of themselves. Yeah, no, that's painful, I'm sure. And but I don't know where the idea. I know that I looked it up, and the diabetic ranking on the worst death is. I read that off the internet, so Googled it, and it'll tell you. So I don't know what that's based on, except that people suffer severe pain from diabetes. And neuropathy is one thing, but when your organs shut down, like I just did this eye surgery a couple of weeks ago, and I still have another one left to do, but apparently the back of my retina is becoming detached from my eyeball because of diabetes.
And that's not good.
Yeah, so I guess I'm losing my sight in my left eye, but or I'm at the risk of it once I get my shit under control. And that sucks.
Damn it, homie. Damn it.
I don't know. I think we're catching everything early, so still the same.
I'm gonna send Zap the link.
Ay, cuídate, cuídate, cuídate. Vaya con Dios. Cuídate.
Hang on, Zap. Come to you.
Mijo, que Dios te cuida, güey.
Your mom's a what?
Hey now.
No, I said, may God take care of you.
Thank you.
Okay, Zaf, check your DMs. I sent you the link. Hop on it when you're ready.
Oh, here.
Oh, not that guy again. Oh my God, Zaf, really? I'm just kidding. I like Zaf. He's funny.
Look good, James.
Nice.
Man, that's nice. Got a lot of chit on there, man. Got a lot of chit on there.
Looks good. That's cool.
He's so talented, man. He's got so much talent in those fingers. He makes all the ladies scream.
That's looking really good, Don.
Wow.
Nice.
Is he fighting an octopus monster? What's that? Tentacles? Who's going Japanese style on us?
Or something.
It looks great, dude. I like the tentacles. They look awesome.
That's the tentacles.
They kind of feel like alien tentacles of some kind, like from Aliens. They got like that slippery or wet feel.
Well, I mean, I figured he's an alien ninja. He's on a planet.
Mm-hmm.
Why not do something crazy?
Fighting some predator aliens.
Oh, you don't want us to mix IPs, do you? Bless you. A million times.
Sácalo.
Just don't die on screen.
Don't die on straight.
Gesundheit.
Don't cover that.
Yes, sir.
Apex comments in the chat asked if is Omer's lungs okay?
It's not Omer.
It's not Omer.
That's Michael. Yeah, he's getting over a cold.
You have aimed your concern at the wrong individual, sir. I don't want to abuse my power, Arthur Roy. I don't want to abuse the man.
Arthur Roy.
I need to consistently run a terrible stream. I started off there. I'm going to stay that way.
You know, I think you progressively get better every week, sir.
I think you lie really well. I do not get better at this shit. I can never figure it out.
No, I think you're getting better at it.
Maybe in really, really teeny increment.
Like
Hey, at
every
least
week you're kind of a little bit more funny. You're kind of a little bit more on top of the chat. You're kind of a little bit more on invigorating people.
Baby steps.
Now I'm just 20 minutes behind on the chat. It's no big deal. Hi, Max. How you doing, buddy? Where's my food, motherfucker? Come over here. You want to talk to me? I got some kind of crazy cat. Just leave me. I ain't worried about talking to you. You think I come up here to get guest on your stupid little stream? Feed me, goddamn. That was the cat. That wasn't me. Don't talk like that.
I'm surprised we didn't get a little live snippet from Marcus dropping in just to say hello or something, man.
Right?
Right.
Marcus is too busy hanging with all the power people.
He's too busy hobnobbing.
What's up, Zaf?
Going on?
Looks like he's having a good
Hey.
time. Zaffo!
Yeah, Kelligrew's down there hanging out with all the important people.
What's going on?
Hobnobbing with Panosian and Art T-Bear.
Me,
All
Dan
the other
Fraga,
Dan Fraga and
Andy Smith.
Rainey and
Mark Brooks.
Mark Brooks and Garth Brooks and his
Garth
sisters.
Brooks,
Yo, mama.
Shania Twain, and
Who's that, Marcus?
Taylor
Per
Swift.
Berg.
Dolly Parton,
Yeah.
John Bon Jovi, having dinner with Ozzy Osbourne.
That would be an interesting conversation.
They're eating bat nuggets.
What up, Paul?
Eating
Thank you.
caviar
Yeah.
and having champagne.
I'm not.
Champagne?
Champagne?
Omer, is that you dying?
No, man, that's Michael.
That's
That's
like
Michael Ortiz. You're the
Keep
second
from
one who
thinking
thought I
it's
was dying.
Hey Zaf, I kind of did a little bit more work on that Spire piece.
Yeah, I saw it. It was cool. I commented on it. Came out nice. I like it.
Did you love it?
I love it.
You
I
know,
love it, man.
I'm a whore for attention, dude. I want you to love it.
You're a boy.
I want you to tell me with your deepest passionate voice and tell me that you loved it. That'll work. Thank you.
Awesome.
We love you long time.
Oh, Omer, that's got to be you. Sounds like
Surprisingly, it's not. It's Mr. Ortiz.
Oh,
Mr. Ortiz.
Ortiz, when you cough, you sound just like Omer.
I don't think. That
By the way, this is
compliment-
Michael Ortiz, the creator of Arachnus and superstar of the 90s.
Yeah, Daily in the chat. Yeah, he's working for Extreme Studios now.
Oh,
He's left us. Market.
Son of a bitch.
That's all I have a moment of silence for Marx's Square that is now abandoned. He
He's
was a
working
good
for the defunct Extreme Studios.
Yeah. It was good while it lasted.
Yeah, we lost him to Panosian.
Yeah.
What's Rob calling himself now?
What?
What's
We
Rob's
did-
studio now?
No clue. I think it may still be Extreme. I don't know.
No, he retired that. I think he's
It's
just
just
Rob.
the Rob Liefeld studio.
Right, Rob Liefeld.
Yeah, I think he's just drawing out the back of his house.
Yeah. Bow before the great Rob Liefeld. I need no studio.
He just sits on his big expensive couch with a piece of plywood, drawing on it, watching his big
No,
plastic.
he's actually got a desk.
I just get Shelby Robertson to draw all my shit for me.
Every couple of days, he does the Robservation show starring Rob Liefeld.
Yeah, that I've seen.
I like how he makes a point to say his name twice.
He also has that WhatsApp
Very
show.
similar to the Don Draws Stuff show.
And he's selling Youngblood. He's selling Youngblood again for like the third or fourth time, and cleaning up.
Yeah.
I thought it was
Is
going
it
to be
called
different.
First
I
Blood?
thought it was like brand new material, but it's not. It's just recolored and not even that well.
No, it's not even the recolored. It's just the reissue of the 2010 version that was an omnibus, and it was rewritten by Joe Casey and recolored by Matt Yackey.
What's that? The new? Which one? Because he released
The
the
new Youngblood.
Yeah, he's on
It's
three
It's
now.
a 30th anniversary release.
If you've already got Youngblood Volume 1, don't worry about it.
He's doing new covers, and that's about it. It's just a reissue of the books.
No. Now he's just pretty much slapping his name on it and selling that. I mean, hey, respect to the man, but damn. Who's on the bottom left? That's Homer. Oh, the bottom or the bottom left?
There's one over there, right?
Yeah,
And there's one there.
yeah.
That-
That's that. He just came in.
Mm.
Zach, Mama Donna says, hey.
Hey. Hello.
No,
Mama Donna's ass says, hey, hello. I'm the intermediary.
you're the idiot.
Intermediary, not idiot.
Idiot man.
Hey guys, you're a great idiot, right?
Yep.
I think it's pronounced intermediary.
Idiot mediary.
All right, your English is better than mine. ¿Qué pasa?
My English is better than yours. My English.
Don't make me hop in a truck and go down the road. Come get you.
Oh shoot.
Y'all are watching, and you must be because I'm talking to you. And you think of what we're doing. Every Monday, Omer does a show. But who do you do the show again with, Omer?
My buddy Aaron Moses, the creator of the Opossum.
Yeah, that guy. And he does the Hump Day on Wednesday nights. You can usually find Evil Ginger on there, Marcus Kelligrew, Dale A. Who else? Rex gets on there too, right?
Zap is on there sometimes. Rex,
Zap is on there
yeah, we get.
Sometimes we get Pete.
Tank was on there sometimes.
I'm never fucking
He's
invited.
MIA.
I never get an invite.
Dude,
you were in that room and you and James left, and you were in the other room and you and James left, and now you want invites? You want personal
What's gonna
invites?
be in the goddamn chat?
Personal
You're gonna have
invites.
to engrave the
Okay, I'll
invitation.
send you personal invites.
I make these witty comments and you get to
Homer,
like
yeah.
half an hour later.
I can't do anything on that day. I'm actually at my day job, so
He's running the fucking airport on Wednesdays, dude.
Oh yeah.
Shit to do. He's not boring at home person like me. I just draw stupid comic books all day. That's all I do. You know?
Yeah. I'll
Production
make sure
design,
you
comic books, watch TV, use the bathroom on occasion. When I'm
So you're
making
living the dream.
And,
Yeah, I'm living the dream.
and I beg him to make
living the dream.
yeah, on a good note,
I'll
I'm
send
done
it
dealing
out.
with the federal government and that freaking bullshit class.
Meanwhile, James
You
D.
kicked out the federal government and what?
Yeah, I had to go take a class to be government certified to run an airport.
Are you government certified to run the airplane now?
I am government certified to run any airport in the United States.
Hell yeah. We got a small airport down here. You can come down here.
You don't have to be a pilot to do that?
No, run the airport, not pilot.
He
You
can
don't even
only
know how
let
to
them
fly.
take off though.
So he can officially do proctology exams now.
What happens if all the planes leave? Does it become a land port?
Comes landfill.
No,
The only
He's
thing an
only
airport can
certified.
become, the only thing an airport can be is an airport. That's it.
he's only certified to let them take off anyway. So
No, there's a lot more to running the airport size that I run.
Oh, bullshit. Anybody could do it. Let me get it. I'll take care of it.
Good luck with that, Don.
I'll park those planes. Dress right, dress, baby.
Okay, that's not part of running the airport job.
I will do it anyway. I'm that committed.
Oh shoot.
Oh, you're gonna be committed, but not in there.
I'll bring TWA back.
TWA hasn't.
Mama
flown
Donna's
in
gonna commit you to the
30
right
years.
place, Don.
Mama Donna's going to help me out. She's going to be in charge of all the stewardesses.
No.
No.
Stewardesses. You're gonna
Subscribe
service all
to
the
on Wednesdays at 9
stewardesses, Don?
p.m. Mondays at 6 p.m. Trying to promote you. Shut up.
Thank you, sir. Appreciate you. Well,
When
I'm
you
trying
gonna-
to promote you too.
When are you going to give me the goddamn video clips so I can make your stupid little promotional adverts?
Oh, yeah, I'll make you something. Yeah.
Yeah, just
Yeah,
send me
yeah.
the clips you want me to use. Dude. I was serious about that. I wasn't bullshit.
No,
I'm
I
trying
know,
to
I
mend
know.
fences, Omer. I'm trying to mend fences.
What fence?
Making it very hard. Not in a good way. You don't make it hard like Duck Bacon does.
Yeah, well,
What?
duck's like a spring chicken. You make it. He makes
See,
it hard.
Bill
every
and
time.
Cat are gone. We can get crazy now. You know. I kind of felt weird. I like Bill. I like Kat, but it was like I felt like I had to kind of watch. You just went fucking nuts, Homer. You were like, I was waiting for the word penis to fall out of your mouth at any given moment. Which, you know, props to you. I can't do that.
You were waiting for a penis to fall out of his mouth?
Well, not out of my mouth.
No, out of his mouth.
Sure.
We don't kink shame here.
That's right. It's bad. We shouldn't do that.
Too funny. Too funny.
No shaming, just mentioning.
I mean, did you guys feel the level of respect they brought to the stream? More so, you know, than like when it's just us. We kind of felt classic.
No. I think they felt the level of respect we brought to the show, and having
true.
70 viewers.
That's true.
And they were like, "Holy cow! Maybe those viewers will come and watch our show."
They need to like, you know, yeah.
I've never seen Bill's live stream. I'm sure he has more than 80 at a time. You know,
nope.
Not to mention, Zaf, your show last week. I think it was Wednesday. I checked the view count, and it said we had 147. Friday we were down to 92.
That's amazing. How does that happen?
It's logistical algebraic algorithms.
It's not just happening. It's not just happening to him. There's some of the bigger channels are losing views as well. It's like YouTube is trying to.
Yeah, but for them it doesn't matter. For me, it does.
I've heard of that happening though. I've heard of people also topping out. Like it'll say like 40 something, and then live you'll see more come in, but when you look at the views later, it like stopped the count.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
It seems like though, there's a cyclic rhythm to it. Like every third week, this kind of happens to me.
Well, I also too, I think they know that the views help the channel, and if it's something that they want to kind of like slow down,
Dale gets it.
Dale's on the
number. Side. YouTube is a trap. It's a trap. Freaking YouTube. Yeah.
I just assumed
last
you're
Hump Day
growing
show
Zen, right?
we did 746 views.
What? Really?
Yes, sir.
Damn,
how many did you do?
746. And the
On-
show
on
before
what
that
show?
we hit
In America?
550 for the
On
Hump
what
Day
show? Oh, so
This show-
so
The
like
Hump
3
Day
of your family members didn't watch?
right.
That was good.
You better get on
Yeah,
that.
only 3 though, so they don't
So
care.
you beat out the all-time high at the studio, which is 540 some when Panosian was on. Not bad.
Oh, really?
Yeah. I mean, I haven't checked it.
Last, not this last, but the one before we did 540, 550, somewhere on there. I was shocked. I'm shocked. It's going up. People are watching.
It's a good show. You shouldn't be shocked.
Wholesome.
Yeah, I
quality
mean,
entertainment.
I only look at the numbers just to gauge to see how well we're doing. But like, even if we had 3 people watching, I'd still be happy. You know?
Yeah, for real. I get that. All right, let's see. The Panosian episode was probably. Damn, was it that long ago?
Yeah, it's been several months.
547. That's pretty much where it's been hanging out at. It was at 526 for the longest time, and like the last month, it just kind of took off.
When was that?
Hey,
when
but
was the
Marcus-
Panosian episode?
2 months ago. I don't know the exact date, but it was 2 months.
Marcus's extreme skit. It's got what 1,400 views.
It's fucking
1,600 now.
The short of Marcus is like 1,600 and some freaking views, man. It's retarded.
Yeah.
It's my highest viewed video ever on anything.
Dude, I pimped the shit out of that for like a whole month.
It's stupid. He hates it too. I know deep down he hates it. Oh, I'm sorry. 1,457, 26 likes, 9 freaking comments. I haven't even looked at the comments. I'm a bad person. Oh, they don't want to show me my comments. Why are you like that, YouTube? The comment is so bad they don't want to show them to me. They know I'll get offended. I will be offended on Marcus's behalf. Oh well, whatever. Oh, look, everybody. DUCKBACON's in chat. What's up, buddy? Laugh emoji.
What up, Duck?
What up, Duck? So I guess Tank is like trapped in Dadland again. I saw he was.
Yeah, I
in
guess
the
he's
dad,
under the weather also.
and then it was okay.
know.
Here we go. 8:10 p.m. Time travel. What's up, people? And then he said hi to Haldir, and then Jeremy Burtz, and then like 20 minutes later, it's like back to Dadland. Stay magnificent, and that was it. Dadland must be a real bitch. I'm glad I'm not part of that.
Yeah, must be tough. Yeah.
My kids would hate me. I'd be the worst parent ever. Just let them do whatever they want. How dare you, Dad? No, don't buy me the new iPad, Dad. No, damn it. Teach me some responsibility for once, Father, please.
Have you heard that comedian Tim Hawkins?
I have not.
Oh, he's pretty funny. He can sing and play guitar too, and he makes up these songs, like kind of does parodies of like pop songs and stuff. And there's one that is called "I'm Not Gonna Buy You an iPhone."
Oh shit!
He must have girls.
Yeah, he's pretty funny,
dude. For real,
that shit works on everyone. It works on boys and girls.
Being a parent in this day and age with freaking the internet and iPhones and all those weird, like I just saw on the news the other day, some 22-year-old teacher sent her 14-year-old student nudes of herself.
What about that one that was actually getting with the 14-year-old student?
Well, it's probably the same chick, man. I don't know. These teachers today, man. I mean, when I was 14, I never would have wanted that. But as an adult, I'm like, what's wrong with you?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
It's not right. The kid's just 14. What is he swinging, a 10-pound hammer down there? Come on.
Right.
You're just jealous because at 14 you couldn't get anything.
Yeah, if I was that kid's dad, I'd be like, I'm proud of you, son. Good job.
I will go to the next PTA meeting.
Right, yeah. I mean, if she did you, maybe she'll do me.
It'd be a really awkward parent-teacher conference.
Yeah. We need to speak about your son's performance. Oh, really? Which one? Oh.
Dad, she's not really into you. Well, we'll see.
She likes me, Dad. I learned it by watching you.
Well, at that point, the state steps in, right? If the parents don't press charges, like, because, right? I mean,
because they're not getting
I don't know, dude. That's a nightmare scenario for real. I don't.
Right, all that. But I mean, usually when it's the boys, not a whole lot happens, right? But you know.
Yeah, usually if it's the guys, hardly anything happens. If it's the girl, all hell breaks loose.
Oh hell yeah!
Right. Well, there's that one teacher was in Florida after she got out of prison. They hooked up and got married.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Back in
that was back in the 90s, 80s or 90s or something.
They
but by the time she got out, he was like 40.
Yeah. Shame on him for getting older on her.
She got older.
Yeah, she got older in jail.
Well, she got old too, yeah.
She come out all beat to death, freaking jailhouse wife.
Well, didn't they have
Capullo? Capullo, I was really into when he took over X-Force. He was, I thought I kind of liked his style then. It was a good, kind of refresher, after
Here comes Duck for the save. Well done, Duck.
Going downwards, if you know what I mean. But I mean, like, then everybody like jumped on the Capullo bandwagon when he did Spawn, and I always just thought, that was kind of cool. But I mean, it's just kind of adding McFarlane style.
Yeah, let's not talk about guys banging chicks. Yeah, let's talk about.
So Capullo dated his teacher.
Yeah.
So
oh my God!
I did go to school.
I totally disavow Mr. Capullo. I don't know this gentleman who's saying this, but anyway.
And then Tom Thomas came in and said, "You did go Superboy like that."
Personal life. But anyway, so I thought Court of Owls was just off the hook rad.
Hey,
And then Scott Snyder showed up and said, "The hell with this! Let's make Batman a big friggin' dude."
Did you pick up the new Capullo Wolverine stuff? I haven't seen a whole lot of it.
I did,
Wow.
and you know, it actually it's kind of subpar. I'm sorry, it's not
Is
that
weak
great.
sauce?
I'm not gonna say it's the
art-
great.
I saw it myself, and it
Uh,
didn't really do anything for me.
Yeah, but
like
you know what's amazing though? I just saw a recent piece they did, Deadpool versus Batman, and
That
it's
was good.
just right there, brings me right back to Court of Owls. I think
Yeah.
it's top of the line stuff.
You know what though, dude? It was like he knew that was coming, so he was just kind of saving himself. You know
Maybe
what I mean?
that's
Well, he's
what it
also
is.
supposed to be working on the new version of the Creech as well.
The Creech is freaking. You know what? I love the Creech. I loved it when it came out. I bought all the issues. I still got them.
I think he's saving all of his
I
creative
got
juice.
caught. I'm trying to get caught up on some of them.
What's the Creech?
You never got the Creech? Omar's a
Yeah,
fake fan.
Omer, you don't know the Creech?
Tell me more. I don't know anything
Fake
about the
artist.
Creech. What is it?
Oh.
What's the
We
Creech,
think, Chad,
guys?
should I
Tell me,
kick
tell
out-
me
We
more.
got a scammer in the midst.
Yeah, that's boo.
What kind of man are you? Jeez.
What's the
Boo.
Creech?
Did you guys get?
I can't tell when Omar's
Shame.
joking or not. He's obviously joking right now.
Did you guys pick up?
Yeah, I got it. I got the Creech.
No, did you guys pick up his We Are Demons?
Yes.
Omer thinks his new STD is called the Creech.
Does it itch?
They got an ointment for that.
Hey,
What's an STD,
Oh,
Zaf?
shit,
I've never
man.
had one of those. Zaf, could you tell us more about your experience with them?
Well, it's the Creech.
has nothing to do with
Okay.
the Latter-day Saints.
Now, what happened to this book?
Speaking of STDs, we have demons.
This is pretty damn good.
It was great. Is he doing more of them?
I don't know. This is the graphic novel, so I don't know if there's any more stories on it or not. But I've been through this book a bunch of times. Everything that I love about his work is in this book.
I didn't know he put it out in graphic novel form. I have the individual issues. I think there was like 3 or 4 of them.
No, I bought that at a comic shop. So I mean, it's there. It was. I think there was multiple copies up there.
Yeah.
What the hell happened to Steve McNiven? That guy disappeared.
I think he's still around, isn't he?
I don't know, man. He was like at the top of his game during the whole Civil War thing, and then it's just after that, nothing.
He's not like Saray Charis, whatever, however you pronounce his name.
That guy takes 14 years to do a pinup. That doesn't count.
Exactly.
No, I think McNiven is retired because he did Nemesis with Mark Miller, so he's got a little paycheck coming every
well,
so
So he's doing some. I think he's doing some stuff with Marvel.
Because Miller said on his show a couple of weeks ago, and I did not know this, so Norwal must be one happy camper. He said that he doesn't take his fee. He gives all of his writing fees to the artist that he's working on any IP.
Wow.
So next time
Yeah, well,
you hang out with Norwal, you'll pair, whatever you want to call yourself.
Make him pay.
Sure,
Make him
everybody.
pay for everything.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
the reason Mark Miller does that is because he's got an exclusive contract with Netflix for anything he makes.
Oh, right,
the
right.
creator
Yeah,
owns,
yeah.
Netflix will pay him whatever. I think
Well,
his
and plus
current-
the entire MCU would not be the billion-dollar industry if it wasn't for Mark Miller.
That is very true. They took all of his ideas and
Yep,
put them.
absolutely, 100% right from Iron Man.
Yep.
Yep.
So
And
Mark
he was
Miller,
there.
I
He
think
was
the
in the
deal
office,
was
like with John Barbara.
with
Yep.
Netflix.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He was like, make sure
So-
you put enough commas after that, you know, and that's
They
it.
made,
And a few more
he-
zeros.
At least 2 or 3 more decimal points.
Yeah.
And it's
Thanks, Elder, for all the links.
PR.
Appreciate you, buddy.
So what was everybody's here's first experience with McNiven?
With me, actually, it was when he was doing the cross-gen stuff.
Yeah.
Okay.
Something fantasy related. So I believe it was that cross-gen work.
Yeah.
So I came in late because my first experience was Civil War.
Well, no, yeah, basically it was Civil War, but I mean, I remembered him when I saw the Civil War work. I immediately, because he's got a very unique style.
Oh
very
yeah.
clean lines, you know. And I remember seeing that, I think on one of the cross-gen books. I couldn't say what cross-gen book because none of those really stuck with me. And I was like, that's friggin' Steve McNiven. I know that dude. And then I started seeing others like Jim Chong.
He did was it NYX?
No.
With Joe Quesada?
He could have. I don't know. I didn't get into NYX. And then that's when I was starting to see he went in and he did the I think he did Old Man Wolverine, and then he did like the Wasteland stuff, like Old Man Hawkeye and shit like that. And that was right about the time that World War Hawk started making the headlines coming out. And then he just kind of Max, stop biting me. And then he just kind of disappeared, you know. But I didn't know he did Nemesis. I did not.
Right.
Yeah, I just
No,
read
that first 4 issues of Nemesis was awesome.
Yeah, I borrowed that graphic novel from one of the guys I work with. That was a lot better than I thought it was going to be.
Nemesis is off the hook brilliant.
That's the one that's the reverse Batman.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it's just written perfectly.
It had more twists and turns in it than a roadmap.
Yeah. Seriously, it's a comic in recent history that had me on the edge of my seat.
Yeah. The way it ended, I didn't expect that.
Well, don't spoil it for me, man. I haven't read any of them. Al Deere just put up a YT short. There's a link there. I will put that in the show notes for you, buddy. We'll drive traffic to your channel.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to call it a night, fellas. I'll see you guys next Saturday.
All right, man. We hope you feel better. We're gonna be
seeing you again
pretty soon ourselves.
Hope you feel better.
Yeah, man. Yep. Take care. Thanks for calling.
Thank you. Thank you, guys.
Later, Mike.
Yep.
Later.
Come back again.
Thank you. I will.
Oh, I didn't do that guy with Everly. Jeez.
So, what's everybody's first experience with Mark Miller?
Wanted, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah.
First time I know that I read his stuff. I may have had something before that, but I'm not sure.
Actually, I think mine was the Ultimates.
But see, I've read Wanted before I knew it was who Mark Miller was. You know, like Mark Miller. And then I saw the movie Kick-Ass, and then I thought it was by this guy Mark Miller. I'm like, yeah, I know that name. And then I read up on it, and I'm like, oh shit, that guy. And then I went back and I read Kick-Ass, who's by J.R., who I like. And I'm like, well, shit, man, this is pretty good. And then I just kind of went into a Miller deep dive. You know what I mean? Pretty good shit. It's like,
all right, here's a question. Here's a question for everybody. Like, what movie did you watch all the way through before you realized, or before you knew it was a comic book first?
I knew that was based on a comic book, or that was a comic book.
I want to say probably The Crow. I love
really?
the first time I saw
you didn't know it was a Crow? You didn't know it was a comic book first?
Not the first time
for
I
me,
saw it, no.
It was Road to Perdition. I did not know that was a comic book.
That was a comic book? I didn't know that.
Manga,
I still didn't know that.
Yeah.
Mine was Scott Pilgrim.
Oh, dude, I did not know that was a comic.
Well, it's easy now because I mean, like, there's a lot of movies that come out that are trying to be a comic book. But Scott Pilgrim,
Men in Black was one of the first, but you know.
Yeah,
Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles cartoon.
No, actually, I want to say Time Cop.
Yeah, that's the one too.
Yeah.
It took me a while to find
Back to Men in Black, though, I can honestly say I didn't know going in that it was a comic, but I saw when they come up with the credits, I actually was paying attention for once. And it said based on the Epic comic or something like that. I'm like, you're shitting me. This is a comic book? And then, yeah, sure shit. Nothing like the movie.
Which company put it out?
I want to see Dark Horse.
It was. I think it was the Marvel Comics imprint. The Epic. They had like an Epic line. Using that, maybe I'm wrong, but I think so. They had like a their version of
John's
Image.
right. They had a little something in Epic, and then later on it was published by Dark Horse.
Yeah,
so they got the license for it. Yeah,
something like that.
Yeah, that's hard too, keeping track of all that.
Yeah, very hard.
Yeah, and like they started really indie before they were published by Epic. Like they had like a 10-page preview in some weird like fanzine, and that's how they started the Men in Black. So it's
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
The RIPD, the Men in Black knockoff.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
That was a comic book too.
Either,
Horrible.
I watched that, and honestly, I thought it had a lot of potential.
It did, man, but it wasn't very well.
The execution was horrible.
Yeah, I mean Ryan Reynolds, even Jeff Bridges couldn't save that damn movie.
Yeah.
Oh, dudes, are you looking forward to the new Tron flick that's coming out?
Yeah, absolutely.
I wonder if they're going to bring back old girl and the kid that was in Legacy.
Which one?
Bridges, played Bridges' kid. I can't remember the character's name.
You know,
I've gotten pretty cynical about Disney.
They would have to bring back
that would make too much sense.
Then they take over the company.
Well, yeah, it takes over the company, but they got I think Jared Leto is supposed to be like
they're not coming back,
right.
as far as I know. They're not.
Yeah, but he's playing a character that was only talked about, right?
Yeah. I know Jeff Bridges is coming back for like a minute. I don't think he's going to.
Well, you hear his voice.
Yeah.
But yeah, that was my only problem with Legacy was the CG. But I understood it, like, because he's supposed to be what Clue.
Yeah.
But it was too off-putting.
Pretty
It doesn't seem right to make a movie like that without Bridges in it.
But still,
didn't his son play his younger version? Like it was his son playing him, but he was doing like the voiceover, and they did.
They did that digital mapping bullshit. They tried to do with Princess Leia and the.
I think either they had like not enough money put into that, or it was just too early to release something like that.
I don't think the technology was quite there yet.
Yeah.
They did that.
What year was that again?
2010.
Yeah, 2010, 11, something like that.
Like they did that shit.
I'm excited about Trent Reznor doing the soundtrack with 90.
Dude, man, it's right there.
That track on the preview is off the hook.
Oh man, I want to get that soundtrack so bad. That is some badass drawing music right there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Speaking of drawing music, 9 Inch Nails, that's a good one to listen to.
Yeah.
A lot of the
what about anybody excited about the He-Man?
Nope, not at all.
Close.
The kept it on attorney.
I'm more excited for Fantastic Four than I am He-Man, and I'm not even looking forward to that anymore.
Yeah,
dude, everybody's raving about 28
I don't know.
Later.
Did you see that new video, like the mole creature coming out of the ground?
Oh, that thing looks like a fucking 64-bit.
It looked bad, dude. That looked so bad.
I don't know.
Yeah.
I kind of liked it.
With the weird eyes and shit. No, I don't think
like
so.
from the cover of Fantastic.
Yeah,
Four.
I know what it's supposed to be, bro. But I mean, the whole CG animation looked
I
off.
thought they're saying that Susan is going to be the leader of the team instead of Reed.
I don't really care. I mean,
Well, that makes sense because Pedro is not an alpha.
He's a little flowery, yeah. I don't know how the hell he got to be the main part.
Sue Storm.
The reason he got this part was because nobody else wanted it.
The only way you can make him the head of something is if you put the Mandalorian mask over his head again.
Pedro just walks into the head office with his knee pads. That's how he gets
But
off.
still, it was nowhere near as bad as the Boba Fett TV series, though, man. Oh my god, dude would not leave his helmet on. It's like
Who are you talking about?
The Boba Fett TV show.
Yeah.
The Book of Boba Fett. It's like keep
I only watched the
nobody wants to
first
see that
episode of
shriveled
that.
up race you call ahead. Stop it.
I think my favorite scene of that was when he was riding the Rancor at the end of the series.
Oh, it wasn't the multicolored motorcycle gang?
Rancor.
Friggin' Rainbow Bright Angels. I don't think any of that shit was good. And yet
I'm hoping to go watch 28 Years Later tomorrow. Everybody's raving about it. That one and How to Train Your Dragon, live action.
Cartoon was good enough.
I could show him how to train my dragon.
Hey now. I think
Everybody gets silent right after that.
Everybody was thinking about training their own dragon.
Yeah.
I don't know. I think I got a little bit of hope for Superman.
Nope.
Yeah. I'm still gonna see it.
I think the thing I'm more excited about is that Tron movie. That's the one I'm really looking
Yeah, yeah, definitely.
I don't know. I've gotten so cynical about Disney. I'm just afraid they're going to ruin it.
I mean, they're going to do what they're going to do. You know?
Yeah, but Tron has
They
been
need
a
my money
Disney
to do it.
franchise this whole time.
Yeah. You just got to have a little bit of hope as a fan, you know?
Yeah, no, not with Disney. Disney just made it clear.
Yeah, I know, but that's the thing that pisses me off. Like, I grew up fans of all the Marvel stuff, man. I am a Marvel head. I fucking love Marvel comics. And I see how they destroy the IP after Endgame with all the woke bullshit, and then just the bad shit. Everything's bad, right? And I still have that fan curiosity where I want to see it, just to see. You know what I mean?
That's what they're surviving on right now. Is all
Yeah,
this.
but it's
holding on.
It's dead as far as like Ironheart go. I got zero, and I will not watch that. I won't even pirate it.
I'm
I
not
won't even
watching
pirate it. I don't even want to waste my button on my mouse to click download on an illegal torrenting site to get it.
Yeah, no, that looks bad.
That's how bad it is.
I think Brave New World is the last one that I will have watched the preview, realized this isn't going to be good, and I still watched it.
They blew their wad with the Hulk in the last 5 minutes of the show, and it was just bad.
I just got tired.
I think Harrison Ford was a really bad choice.
No, he's a good actor. He's a great president, but
He's a bad choice for
effed up
Thunderbolt.
the whole story with it. It's just like
Yeah.
they act like they had to have a Hulk or something to bring the fans in because they knew the Sam Wilson Captain America just don't have the juice for it.
No, that oh man, I was just thinking about it the other day, like what it would have taken to like actually make one. But if they had made like a super cool, really gritty Falcon movie, that would have been awesome.
No,
Even if they would have done
like
what they
bring it
did,
back to the
Had
same
it lined up for him.
it would have been.
All
Can I
they
finish
had
what
to
I'm
do.
saying? Can I finish what I'm saying?
Yeah, go ahead.
All right. Bring back that same kind of grittiness that Blade did when it first came out.
Yeah. But
Like anything goes. I mean, like,
Yeah.
it's maybe go for an R rating or something like that.
I mean, they had it all lined up with the Winter Soldier, man. That would have been the perfect redemption arc.
Exactly.
They could have carried that shit off with the Falcon and the Winter Soldier. If they'd have done that a little differently, where Bucky got the shield and he was the one training with it, and Sam could have been sidekick, whatever you want to call him, doesn't really matter. So I've never really seen Sam Wilson as a sidekick anyway. He's a strong partner to Captain America. I never really saw him as a sidekick.
Yeah,
Not
they
even
needed
in
to
the
keep the
comics.
Falcon.
And then like Bucky's redemption, because he had the little book, he's going through the list, he's trying to be, make everything better. And then becoming Captain, people they could have done the storyline where people would have had a huge problem with him being Captain America, and that would have been his redemption arc. It would have been fucking brilliant. And then they could have made a good movie with the new Avengers and all this other stuff instead of this horseshit, half thought out crap that they brought out into the world.
Yep.
Well, you know what the problem with
I
making
just got tired of Marvel ruining.
It's
that
like
I grew up loving.
Feige had a stroke or something. Like he
like
ran
they-
out of
it's like he
ideas after Endgame. It's like, well, now what?
It's like they don't want me as a fan anymore.
You see Art of Roy's comment?
No.
I can't see any.
I don't know if I should bring that up. Fuck it, I'll do it.
Well, Art of Roy, my art
They got Asian
philosophy professor said that actually Vikings.
They got Asian Vikings. Why not?
Our director's an idiot.
Vikings were a very diverse people,
Bullshit.
They just,
It's just like an argument that I had with one of my like far other side friends, and I was like, you don't think the hunters and gatherers were into property? I'd like to, like, if we had a time machine to go back, I'd like to see you try to take something from them.
Not with the battle axes they had.
They had some early understandings of property.
You're gonna get a couple of lumps upside your head. You try to do something like that. They'll be taking away.
I think you'll have your head removed.
Yeah. Oh, you want this little piece of acreage? Well, I'll take literally an arm and a leg. And
oh, you want my woman? No, I don't think so.
Yeah. No, we don't share things here. I don't know about you guys.
Yeah.
You get like 3 or 4 daughters standing over there on the side not doing anything. I'll take those. 2 of your kids for a farmhand. Huh?
No, back then women were a commodity.
It's Max. He's out there playing. He's running down the hall. Mom kept hearing something.
Mine's the only wiener that enters that one.
Well, gentlemen, it's 9:58. I'm gonna close it down.
What?
Yeah, man. I'm trying to do this a little earlier now. It's a whole lot. I'm old. Mama Donna's old.
You were always old.
Not.
And 3 hours is a long time. I'm not even advanced Skyber. I can't fucking go 4 or 5 hours at a time on a live stream. I just don't got it in me. It's not like I'm getting super chats anyway. If I was getting super chats and people were paying to watch me, yeah.
So now you're extorting our audience?
Well, yeah, I'll extort the hell out of everybody.
No, but he's not going to refuse the donation.
What's up, Katie?
Hey, Katie.
Oh, sure. I'm getting ready to shut it down.
Hey,
She
Katie.
bye. We'll stay
Oh, Katie appears just when it's gonna end. Oh my God, Katie, what are you doing, Katie?
Save the show, Katie. You saved the show.
Katie's like 4 more hours, Don. 4 more.
4 more hours, yes, for free, bitches.
Yeah, that's over on the Hump Day show.
No super chat for you, beach.
Come on over. Come on over, Katie. Yeah, I got you, girl.
Oh, fucking hell, man. Got people in my DMs asking me what side of the fucking war of CG I'm on. Why do I got to pick a side? I don't have no sides.
I'm on Katie's
I'm
side.
an oblong man.
That's the side I want to be on. I want to be on Katie's side.
Whichever side pays me.
I'm on the side where all the hot chicks are.
Whichever side pays me. I like that one, John. That's
whatever side smells better. I'll be there.
Yeah.
I'm on whatever side they roll me on.
In the female bathroom.
Yeah, yeah. No, you fell in the female bathroom. That's why I went in the female bathroom. I wasn't like I was visiting.
I passed that.
Yeah. It's like, oh, look.
Wait a minute. Is there more to the story that we didn't hear?
So this is what the female bathroom is really all about. Damn, look at all the fancy utensils and everything in here. What are those prongs for? We'll never know.
You remember that? You remember in Pretty in Pink when Ducky gets thrown into the girls' bathroom?
I'm gonna have to just go ahead and admit something. I've never seen Pretty in Pink.
What?
Good movie.
Nothing against it. I just never seen it.
Oh, you gotta see it. It's good.
I'd never admit to watching it.
Damn it.
You don't like John Hughes?
John Hughes is great.
Mm.
I got nothing against
Yeah,
that.
yeah, but Pretty Pink is still Pretty in Pink. What's wrong with you?
We're still talking Pink, man.
I just gave you shit. Yeah, it's funny.
Just
Well, you're okay with Brokeback Mountain.
Meanwhile, Omar's looking at his Pretty in Pink poster on the wall.
Yeah, I'm like, oh my God. Oh my God.
It's like, damn, I want
Oh
to
my
be Duck.
God. Yeah, I want to be just like Duck.
We have Duck Bacon, but
Pretty,
I want to be
Pretty in
Duck.
Pink every day. I want to watch Pretty in Pink every day.
I want to be the pretty girl at prom, damn it. Didn't mean to say that loud.
That was pretty loud.
I've always wanted to be the
Where's
pretty
my
girl.
Jake Ryan? Oh my God, where's my Jake Ryan?
I always wanted to date that chick that was in the Breakfast Club, the mousy one, Ali Sheedy. That was the one I would have went for.
Yeah,
Not
she's
Molly
pretty
Ringwald. I would have went for Ali Sheedy every time.
Mm-hmm.
I like the chicks. I like the chicks that are hot, but they don't know it. You know, like they're just cute enough where
The ones that would go for guys like us.
Yeah, you know, they're like, you know, I'm not ugly, but you know, I can get a guy from across the street if I have to.
Hey, beauty's in the eye of the beer holder.
I like the
Ali Sheedy
Timu.
ended
I
up
like
with Metro.
Timu beauty queens. Timu beauty queen.
You like the guy across the street that's half blind.
No, I don't want guys from across the street, Mom.
my God.
Damn.
Wow.
What the fuck?
Now
Oh,
it's starting to
great.
lie.
So Don's watched Pretty in Pink many times, apparently.
So welcome to the studio after dark, everybody.
Since we're leaving,
Kicking it
I
off.
made some
Oh my
changes.
goodness.
Meanwhile, John's just trying to show off some art. He's like, God damn it.
Beautiful.
I'm trying to stay on point here, people. You guys
That's
are
some
talking
epic
about
stuff.
weird shit.
Wow, looks great,
It's
dude.
art stream you.
Muy bueno, muy bueno.
Well, hey, you whined last time because I didn't follow the
I know,
program.
rightly so. And now you came through, man. And look,
Katie says, "Wow, John,
wow,
your Zen is so big."
you got a roll of
Oh,
work
thank
back
you.
from her.
Man.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Oh, you know what, Otteroy? Shut up.
What?
They're all cute when I was around.
You-
You don't know. You don't know.
You don't even know.
I was a pimp daddy. All the ladies love me.
man,
Ah, fucking hell.
man, Katie gives personal hellos to Duck. Wow, I want a personal
Right?
hello,
It's like
Katie.
all the time. We don't get shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's called courtesy, dude. You
What
should
do you-
learn it.
We got to stare at her avatar picture like we stared at Duck's avatar picture.
Courtesy.
I just want a passing glance, guys. No, I can't get that.
Katie did. I extend courtesy to you. You're awesome.
Bitch. Look at that thinking now. Now he's trying to reach out to Otteroy. You guys forming a secret club?
Right?
Are
Right?
you doing a Voltron
Cheating on you.
behind my back? This is bullshit.
Doug
No,
Bacon's
so
gonna go
somebody's gotta
start a
pay
whole new
attention
show
to
on
the chat,
Saturday
you
nights at 7 p.m. Central with Arteroy and Katie did.
He's
You
cheating
know
on
what's
you.
going to happen? You know what's going to happen? Marcus is going to leave. He's going to team up with Dan Panosian. Duck Bacon, Arteroy, and Katie Did are going to get together, have their own damn show.
Yep.
This is going to be me, James, and Omer. That's it.
Oh shit.
No, you'll
And
leave
what
too.
about
You
John?
and fucking
What about
Ginger will
John?
go off on your own.
Hey, Mama Donna, you want to be on our show?
See, look at this. Negotiating behind my back.
Yeah.
And I'm here. I'm here.
Can some of you come on my show?
There we go.
Even the guests who asked me to send them the link.
I don't want anybody's show as long as I can give them a hard time.
Awesome.
Fucking hate my life.
Arteroy says, never watch any movie with a chick's name in the title, flowers, food, or musicals unless you gay.
Unless
Hey,
you
man.
gay.
You don't know what side of the fence I like to play on, okay? I like
You
to
dabble
be
back and
diverse.
forth.
He's sexually confused is all.
Well, that's true. Phoebe Cates. Although I will say, what was that movie that yeah, what's her name? The one that was Top Gun. The new one. She was in that one that had the weird dude. She was riding the
Drop Dead Fred.
No, Jennifer.
Jennifer Connelly in
Oh,
Oh,
Jesus.
yeah.
The hobby horse.
Career
Yeah,
opportunities.
she's on my lemonade list.
Oh yeah.
I think.
Yeah, Requiem for a Dream. That's her breakout role.
I'm sure that was a labyrinth there.
Yeah, so much for her lifelong career before that. Yeah, it's Requiem.
Yeah,
That's what everybody remembers.
Yeah, forget about the Dark Crystal or whatever that one was.
Labyrinth.
She was underage in that one. The
You
Labyrinth.
uncultured swine.
By the time she got off that hobby horse, there were no dark crystals around.
Yeah. Well.
Lots of crystals.
Requiem is where she really broke out. Yeah. Start a whole new career.
Requiem.
I can't remember the name of it now, but she did a movie with Don Johnson too.
What?
It was in the
ruined
early
it.
90s.
Jennifer Connelly?
Yeah.
Yes.
The
yeah.
Hot Spot or something like that.
What, dude?
Yeah, John. Yeah, you're right, John.
I was
yeah.
jealous of him the whole
Every
time.
time I think I get close to one of these Hollywood chicks, they go and fuck it up.
Well, they get
What's wrong
the
with
other
Don
big
Johnson?
Don Johnson.
It's
Yeah,
Don Johnson.
You can dream all you want, Donald. You're never going to get.
Once they get a hold of Crockett, man, you know, it's over. I mean, look what he did
The
to
studio's on fire, Zaf. What's going on? There's all that smoke.
Oh, sorry about that.
Yeah, what are you, a chimney over there?
What was Jennifer Connelly in? Rectum for a Dream?
Rectum.
Yeah, that's what ended up happening to her in that movie. Yep.
Oh my gosh.
Hey now.
Did you sleep with him?
Who was he in the
I
movie?
think you rented the wrong version there, buddy.
Yeah, it didn't look like
No,
that.
that's the right one.
And then what was that chick's name that was in True Detective season 1 where she got naked on Woody Harrelson?
Oh, Daddario. Alexander Daddario.
Yeah, the chick with the spooky ass eyes. Oh God,
Ooh, man, that's like heaven there. Jeez,
man,
good Lord. Yep.
She was in the new Baywatch with The Rock, right?
Yeah, whatever.
Yeah.
Whatever, man.
Well, you know, slow running, man. You got to.
No.
Speaking of brilliant films,
Yeah. Wasn't she in Mulholland Falls with a big old fluff? No, that was the other chick, wasn't it? God, I can't remember the names anymore. She's
No, that
also
was Jennifer Connelly. That was Jennifer Connelly.
that was her too.
Yep, Jennifer. Yep.
And then
Yeah, that was a
married,
great one.
you know, she's married to the guy that plays the Vision, right? On the MCU.
Right. Yes.
Like he's tearing that up on a daily basis.
You know, all these European dudes get all the girls.
What's happening in Iran, Roy? I mean, I know they're getting
Why
pounded
are we
to
worried
hell.
about Iran? Iraq. I walk sometimes. Who cares? Iran's retarded.
Getting
Okay.
the shit kicked out of them. Yeah.
They you know, look,
They're BT
why-
bombing the shit out of them right now.
if you want a nuclear weapon, you only want it for one reason. That's to fuck shit up. You can't trust those goofy bastards over there with something like that. The minute they get a dirty Kleenex, they're going to throw it at somebody. So you know what they're going to do with a fucking nuclear bomb. They're hostile. I know. I was over there. Not in Iran per se, but I was close. I could smell
that's actually the one why they're hostile about.
You know what? Blame me.
I'm so far away.
I ran once, but I didn't win.
Oh, is Trump sending B2s over? Is this happening now?
No, not yet.
Yeah.
But he's got the tankers and stuff, and they put the
He's doing a Reagan?
They put the B2s. What's that island down there? The base that we've got that's in the Indian
I think he
Ocean.
sent them to Guam. He's sending them to Guam.
Well,
to
they're
have
going to
ready.
Guam right now, but they'll probably transfer it to that
Guam's
island
too
base.
far off, man.
Yeah, they're going to go to
That's
that
gotta
other
come
base.
from the carrier group. Or
Yeah,
Germany.
well, they got 2 carrier groups going too.
Yeah, that's either going to come from a carrier group or out of Germany. If we still got bases in Germany, right?
Yep, we do.
Close them all
Yeah,
up.
yeah.
Yeah,
we got
of course, they're going to tell you something else if they're smart.
Well,
They'll tell you some other shit in the news because the news can't keep a fucking secret to save their life.
See, here's the deal: you can actually track the military flights when they leave, and
You can't miss the airport, but I can't.
But a lot of the
They used some
refueling planes-
ICBM? When did that happen? Holy
the
shit.
refueling planes that were stationed in Europe have been transferred to the
They
Middle East.
used ICBMs on Israel a couple days ago.
What the hell?
But I think Israel's exhausted their Iron Dome capability. I don't think they got enough missiles to really defend themselves that much anymore. So I mean, what the news was saying, they were Iran was launching fucking missiles like every hour on the hour.
But here's the thing that you didn't hear: Jordan's been intercepting the missiles as well.
Jordan's fighting with Israel.
Well,
I didn't see that on the bingo.
Well, don't we have a bunch of boats
You don't
out
read
of,
your Bible?
Israel?
I read the Bible. No, Jordan and Israel.
They're helping cover.
Yeah, Jordan and Israel have been real close friends.
Oh no, I'm thinking of Syria. What the fuck is wrong with me?
Yeah, no, Jordan's got the prince that went to Texas
Yeah,
University.
I was thinking of Syria. My bad.
He's got the hot supermodel wife.
It's fucking Middle Easterners. They all look the same to me.
He's also the guy.
Yeah, but Jordan has always helped. Hasn't Jordan always helped Israel? I mean, for the most
Yeah,
part.
most of the time.
Yeah.
And, also, and Saudi Arabia has also given Israel permission to use their airspace.
Oh, really? That's good. Yeah, that's good.
Gentlemen, I have to cut out and go start my show in a few minutes.
Okay.
What are you trying to say? You think your show's better than ours?
No,
Yours?
no, I just got to do it. You know what I'm saying?
I understand.
But I appreciate you letting me come on. This is fun. I like being.
I'll
here.
never fucking forgive you, but I understand.
Oh,
After this, we have to go to hang out with Bill Mouse, so we're gonna miss your show, Zaf.
Yeah,
Who's on
Bill
here
Mouse
first?
is live. We should
Oh,
eat
well.
that.
Oh well, then the hell to all you. No, I'm kidding.
Ooh.
But I'm assuming
that's
we were
what you
drawing
get for
Zen
talking
here today.
shit to
So
me.
Yeah, we're going Zen. We did go Zen
Yep.
today.
here's my Zen.
Nice.
Looks more like a Zan, but I'll take it.
He has Ozempic face because he's
Yeah. Well, better than Ozempic.
That makes sense.
he's slimming down. You know what I'm
Looks
saying?
good to me. I like it.
Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
I'm also a notorious liar.
I'm gonna try to finish that up. Wow.
Damn.
Hot take play.
She does
There you
not
go.
miss a
That was
beat.
great. Damn, Don, that was great.
Nice.
Thank you, James. Stop it. You're making us all look bad.
Beautiful.
It ain't bad. I like it.
That looked good.
You could have made Near X boobies a little bit bigger. Like, look how Omer did.
There was other people in there.
See, Omer's with the program. See this right here? Omer's with the program.
See, Omer, I know you've been hanging out with me a lot because you're drawing them the way I like them now.
But James is trying to be a little too real with it. He's like, you know, they don't want sexy.
I don't know. James is doing a good job though because I didn't realize there was other people in the picture with Nira.
Yeah.
I like her pose.
He's angrily
pose.
in the blacks. God damn it, Don. Try to show you a good picture.
He's like, this is your face.
Okay, there. A little closer. I see a freckle. That's good.
Look at that.
Okay, I can dig it.
I see a chocolate starfish. A little closer. A little closer.
All right, gentlemen, Don, thank you.
Yeah.
I appreciate it.
Of course.
I'll see you guys later.
All right.
Later.
I'll try to jump on if I can.
Have a good show, dude. Fuck. He left before I could say it. Oh, your show sucks.
Yeah, and what are we, 30 minutes over already? Damn.
We're 14 minutes over. Well, I'll only stay here because Katie showed up. Then she left. She was just long enough to flirt with Duck Bacon, and she fucking left.
Hey, she liked my art too, so it wasn't a total waste.
They swapped emojis in the chat.
Hugs and kisses.
Yeah. Winky winks. Oh shit, she's still here. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
We're just jealous, Katie, because we want
Oh my god. Evil bastard.
Praise us, Katie. We want to be on your show.
Stop leveling up, John. You're pissing me off.
Yeah, that pose is badass, bro. That's a great
Thank
pose.
you.
He had the nerve. He had the nerve to send me the drawing of my character that he did better than I could do in the fucking mail. In my own mailbox. I hit this.
Well, I didn't think your neighbors would want it.
Yeah, but you know what I'm saying. And I do appreciate it.
Well, no, what are you saying? What are you saying? You saying you really liked
He knows what he did. He knows.
You loved it?
I loved it.
Yeah. Colluded with him.
Well, show it off, man. Told you to brag about it.
I don't have my camera set up that way.
Oh, you punk.
Oh, yeah.
Bitch, I can click a button. Hang on.
Are we going to see what Duck finished or didn't finish or what?
Nobody cares about Duck Bacon.
Shut up.
He went off to go eat dinner.
There you go.
Look, Katie says looks badass, John. Ooh,
Let me see if
look
I
at
can make it
that.
fit.
That looks badass too, Don.
Yeah.
Don.
What's my doodad at? No, Mom.
Look at that.
Not that
It's beautiful,
one.
man.
Nice.
That's beautiful.
Hey, I like it.
If I get in the mail as a FU, I can do your characters better than you did.
Yep, that's exactly
That's
why I sent it.
The sentiment. The hate is
You
real.
got- John, you got another looks badass, John.
Oh, thank
Right?
you.
From Katie.
Omer, you notice we never get no
Very
love.
nice. See?
I
See what happens when
know.
you're nice to
What do we
Katie?
got to do, Katie?
We get a LOL.
I am nice to Katie. I love
Maybe
Katie.
a World of
She's
Warcraft.
Snip. Yep. Snip, snip, clip, clip. We got to draw something for her, Don. Me and you. Draw something cool for her.
I don't
Just
know what
for you,
did.
Katie.
What
You
does
got to
she
draw
have?
something cool.
Katie, let me know what you're into. I'll strongly.
Yeah, what do you like, Katie? Draw some fan art for you.
Yeah.
That sounds inappropriate.
It is inappropriate. Why do you think we're talking about it?
We're trying to buy her love, Duck.
Yeah, man.
Unlike you, we have to get our.
We don't have natural swagger like some people on the panel. We just don't show up.
Yeah, we don't have a duckaliciousness all over us.
We got to work at that shit. We're not greasy.
You
Like
can't help
you are.
that she likes the ginger beard.
Right. We don't have enough sex appeal like you
All
guys.
right, look. She likes Wonder Woman. So you want to do a Wonder Woman off, Homer? Me?
Oh, yeah. We'll do some Wonder Woman for Katie.
We'll do a Wonder Woman.
Katie as Wonder Woman, a blonde Wonder Woman.
Yeah.
I'm gonna do Katie as Wonder Woman.
Dude, that's tacky.
With the
shit.
lasso of truth.
Wonder Woman. You know how many stimps would
with
do
a big
shit?
old sword between her
We're
legs.
not simps. We're professionals. We're professionals. I'll draw you
I'm
one.
gonna draw myself as Wonder Woman for Katie did.
No. You know what? Yes, do that.
Do it.
Don't scare the poor lady.
Wait, Katie. I'm gonna draw Dawn as Wonder Woman for you. How about that?
Let's not say we did. You can follow John Apple on X at that right there.
Yep.
It's really long. Thank you, How Dear, for that. You can subscribe to the dude that was just on here, Zaffo, at his YouTube channel there, which he's currently doing a show right now. He was so having such a good time here, he fucked off and went to his own show. Doug Bacon is on X at Doug Bacon Graphics, also known as Steve. Every Thursday, we call him Bob.
Bob.
Dude, I love that face.
Very cool.
That is straight Zen right there. Yeah, that is dope.
Dope. Yeah, you got the proportions of his head really well.
You hear that? I used a Matt Barism. It's dope.
It looks like a good Sam Keith ripoff. Todd
Thank you.
McFarlane.
I'm not seeing Sam Keith though. I'm seeing a lot of Greg Capullo in that.
Like the pose.
Wow.
Yeah, it feels a little McFarlane-y, Capullo. Yeah.
I said Capullo. It's this shit about McFarlane. Do you want him to get a big role? He'll never come back.
Don't get your panties in a wad. Calm
It's
down.
too late. They're knotted up. I'm moist.
Yeah, I didn't know I would like Bill's art as much as I did, so I've got some of them saved on my.
Now look,
my Amazon
Omer's
list
getting
now.
love. It's over. It's over for me. Nobody.
Yes, I got a comment from Katie. Did thank you.
Oh,
Katie.
you love me? Constantly fucking sniping at me from the sidelines, throwing insults my way. Oh, sweet mother of mine, who I rescued from McDonald's in the middle of a multi-million dollar lawsuit.
Come on, that was last week. How long are you going to milk that?
Even out there, don't love me. Look, he blinks everybody else's shit but mine. The whole world's against me.
Oh, look, you got some love, baby. You got some love.
I made a AI birthday song for John Malin. Sent it to him. He doesn't care.
No, you didn't post it anywhere.
Like, who's
No,
this fucking
don't give
You
a
got some
fuck.
love.
Thank you, Katie.
Damn.
I appreciate you. You're good.
Did you
You're a
post
good
that
woman.
song?
You're a good
Did you
woman.
post your birthday song on
Fucking
Twitter?
CG don't deserve you. You're good people. Yeah, dude. I sent it to him in a DM. I said, I made this for you. I didn't, but AI did. It's not spam. Click it. You'll love it. And then nothing. And I've been waiting forever to hear back from the DMs.
Let me hear that message again. What would you say again?
No, I'm not going to say it again.
Play the song on here for John Malin. Happy birthday, belated birthday, John Malin.
No, it's a lot of.
You got your own show. You can actually play it.
There's too many. It's got the N word in it.
Yeah, but Don made the song. It's his
No,
song.
the AI made it, but the AI put the N word in it. And I can't play
Why'd you do that?
I didn't do it. They did it in Minecraft. It was AI.
Go bleep the song out. Have the AI bleep the song out, like parts of it.
I can't.
That'll be funny.
It doesn't have the same impact. You know what I mean?
I know.
I will say
mean,
there's a line in the birthday song. What is it? Grab your oar and paddle that ass. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's the hook.
Yeah. I listened to it twice. It was pretty damn good. Maybe if you clip it like snip it into pieces so it doesn't have the end part in it? So
No,
you
it's
can
funnier with the
actually
end
play
part.
some of it.
I mean, it's not used in a derogatory sense. It's like
no, I remember.
I think John would
Yeah.
appreciate it. He doesn't give a shit. So, he just doesn't care. He does not know who I am. He knows I ink pages and that was it. He's like, this fucking guy. What do I care about him for?
See, Helder does love you. He dropped your X on there.
Oh, sure. Once I protest.
Yeah, well, how is he? I mean, dropping links to your show on your show is kind of weird.
I'm just like being a bitch. Don't worry. I'm fine. I'm spotting it. It's okay.
Yeah, it's that time of the month.
It's my time of the month.
It's that time of the month.
I want to do menopause.
Yeah, he's bleeding from his asshole again.
Oh my god.
My man pond is leaking.
Yeah.
It's heavily saturated.
I'm there with you, bud. Don't worry. You're not alone.
I get hot flashes all the time. I thought it was summer. It's the middle of winter. I can't
My
do it
bones
like
ache. Why do my bones ache?
We got to get Infinito back on here. That dude is crazy.
Oh yeah, infantile. Yeah, I mean
Yeah.
infantile tales.
That fucking
Chris.
what the old Jewish lady voice shit. The jerky boy shit he was doing. How crazy.
Yeah.
Oh, he is hilarious.
My side hurt the rest of the night from laughing.
I miss him now. You're making me miss
I
him.
don't know if we helped him sell any books, but we sure as hell had fun. Who needs to sell books anyway? Selling books is bullshit.
Katie says she spikes her
really about.
cereal.
What's
What
that?
do you spike it with? A little vodka, a little rum? What do you put in there,
Hey,
girl? A
volleyball?
little chocolate milk?
What are you, sir? What are you doing? Did it dribble down your neck? What's going on? Bounty's the quicker picker up.
Oh shoot!
87 people watch. Hot damn.
Wow!
Pretty good numbers for
That's
us
great.
on a
That's
day, Saturday, and
Yeah.
That's too many to handle. Don, throw a fit.
nah. Fucking chat.
Sprite? Spit? Spike? What do you put in it, Katie?
He's bringing down crowdfunding. Nonsense. Fight. I want to fight with somebody. Let's all fight.
Well,
I teach you all. Duh.
I fight dirty.
Hey! Tell people to like, share, follow, and subscribe. All your 70 people out there, like, share, follow, and subscribe to all of us, especially Don.
Yeah,
Make sure you
like
the
me.
stream while you're at it.
Subscribe to me. Like them. Thank you to Javier 6480.
Thank you to Katie Did and Art
That is
Roy
awesome.
for
They
being
kick
talkative
ass.
in the chat.
Yeah, sign up for a mega mission, even though it's not going to come out on August the 15th anymore. But it's going to come one day, and come COME, not CUM. Or whatever you want, really. Hit the bell. Leave a comment. For fuck's sakes, people, leave a comment. Call me a motherfucker. I don't care. Leave a comment. Mama Donna wants comments. Nobody comments on this goddamn show. Aren't we worthy of comments? Surely somebody has something destructive, derogatory, positive, something to say.
Hey, chat! Don't feel bad. I comment on all of Don's
Put it in the
shorts,
comments.
and I don't get any response from him. He's like, Omer, you suck dick.
That's
Don't
not true.
comment on my
Fuck
shit.
you, dude. I went down in the list. I went down my fucking YouTube shit, and everything that had a comment, particularly from OMERGLITCH, I said thank you. After you pointed it out, I felt like such a friggin' heel. I went back and I looked and I said thank you. I even clicked the little thumbs up next to it.
Don't feel bad, Don. Duck did the same thing to me. He did. I commented on all his shorts, and I got nothing.
There we go. There's a comment. We'll take it.
That's great.
Hot
That's
damn.
great.
What does he win, Johnny? Well, John Apple wins.
A
Absolutely.
hard time.
We give those away for free around here. Oh shit, man.
Yeah, I'm gonna have the Zen
That's
picture
funny.
done tomorrow after I get my page finished. Actually,
You got something else to show off?
since it's not finished yet, I can show the page.
You're not done with this freaking page yet?
Well, I still gotta do this panel right here.
Oh, I see. You're gonna flip me off and show me the rocks. Gotcha. Okay. Yeah, dude, I hate drawing rocks. Rocks suck. I feel your pain. But you got to put them in there, man. Once you commit to the cobblestone walkway, you got to stay with it.
Yeah.
Can't back out now.
I should be done tomorrow by lunchtime.
Hell yeah. Well, does anybody got anything they want to pimp?
Nope. Just remember, tomorrow I'm shipping out the digital copies of the Steins, and in a couple of weeks we'll have the books in. So get ready for that.
Hell yeah. I'm looking forward to that, man.
Nice.
I think that's going to look really good in printed form. At least I hope so, man. We put enough goddamn work into it.
I'll put it to you this way: the lady at the printing company loved it.
Nice.
So
It looks good, dude.
Thank you. No,
the only thing that got me was
Fun to work
shipping. The shipping is costing a buttload.
if I hadn't got so goddamn sick last spring and summer, I would have had that bitch finished a long time ago. But my allergies kicked my goddamn ass. Like the doctors got me on this cetrazine and some kind of offshoot of Zyrtec. I got to take it like every night, or I get like massively sick when the humidity and the pollen is high. Oh, look, 2 comments. Look at these guys. They're working overtime. Oh, look, I got a zucchini and a peach. That's so nice.
Somebody must like you.
Somebody likes me a lot. The whole zucchini's worth. Yeah, and so I'm doing better with that anyway. So that's why it took as long as it did, dude. To be perfectly honest with you, I was just sick most of the time, and it's effed up because I don't normally get that sick. Mama Donna will vouch for that one.
Oh yeah.
I don't really get sick that often, but the last couple of years with getting hit upside the head with an iron pipe didn't really help my sinuses any at all.
I didn't do it.
Wow. And the investigation.
We wouldn't blame you if you did.
You know what? I wouldn't blame her either. Shit.
Oh man.
So yeah, sign up for a Mega Missions Live. I don't know when it's going to come out. I had to put everything off. I'm busy as shit.
Complete self-defense from Mama Donna.
I'm doing a production work for Mark Polton. I might have pissed him off. I don't know. He might fire me.
What?
Well, I don't want to say anything.
We can talk about it off screen. Yeah.
We can talk about it off screen. But I mean, I might have fucked up originally.
You didn't.
Well, I mean, I don't know. We'll see. Mark's a good guy. I don't know. I hope I didn't piss him off. It's just that I might have. I was doing. Okay, how do I put this?
Did he not return your message and then you blew up his voicemail with 35 different messages acting all crazy?
No, nothing like that. It's just that he asked me to do something and I agreed to it, and I thought I was doing less than what I really am. And upon reflection of that, it turns out it's a lot of work. And then I kind of upped my price a little bit. And that's never a good thing. I kind of struggled with doing that, but I think I'm being fair. I don't know. We'll see.
I think you're being fair.
Yeah, I think I'm being fair. We'll find out. I just hope
the new artist for Mark Polton is
not Don.
Duck Bacon. Duck Bacon, OMERGLITCH, John, for the price of
John.
one guy, we could get
I'm already
3.
talking
The
about,
whole fucking video, but
getting,
yeah.
my
I'll
90s
throw that son of a bitch. Katie Dent's got to go. We appreciate you. We only stayed on for you, kid. That was it. Let me see. It was much needed laugh, and please tell Mama Donna she's amazing and sounds so sweet. Y'all behave now. You hear? Mama Donna, Katie said you're an awful person. Said you suck. Terrible mother.
Oh, shit.
Make fun of your son. Horrible lady. We all love you. Well, thank you. Man, look at that. I told the truth. I did not lie, Katie. You heard me. I spoke the truth. Anyway, and you know what? While you bullshitting, subscribe to Katie Did's channel if you haven't done it yet. You should have. What the fuck's wrong with you? Just go on and do it. She's right there in the chat. She does good shit.
Man.
She clips. She
Yeah,
snips.
Katie's on point, man.
She ain't bad. Well, it's 10:33. I'm tired. Are you guys
Don't
tired?
forget to go check out Raiden Radio's campaign. What's it called?
It's called. Here we go.
Eudemus?
Pneumonia?
Eudemonia?
Alimony?
Pneumonia?
Pneumonia. Tylenol.
Head trauma.
What is so?
Holy shit.
We're the worst fucking promotional stream ever. You know that? No one's going to come on there anymore.
We tried.
Oh, you did.
We tried.
I'm going to get some dude. He'd be like, motherfucker, you butchered the name of my goddamn book. You didn't show it off. You made me talk about artistic inspiration when I'm a goddamn writer. Son of a bitch. You spend more time fawning over Bill Mouse and Cat Mouse than you did me. I'm over here at the bottom of the square. I was the original guest. But no. You suck, Don.
Not anymore.
As a matter of fact, what? You don't draw anything. You don't even draw stuff. You draw flies. You suck.
No, not you.
And here's my comment for the. You know what, John? I got you.
Nice.
Damn it, John. That was a good one.
My brothers. My brothers.
Oh, man.
All right, you fags. I'm ready to get off here. What about you?
Yep.
I'm good.
We all start equally. How dare we fucking love you. Thank you so much for being our moderator. You kick Mondo ass. We could not do the show without you. We've tried. It doesn't work that way.
Oh, there. Eudemonia, book 3.
Yeah, Ademonia.
Got it.
Who left? Duck Bacon just said fuck you and left. Look at that. Right out the door. Didn't even say goodbye. Fuck you. Go to hell now.
Well, I'm going to miss the rest of you guys all week.
I didn't kick him, guys. He left. He just fucking flew the coop.
Yeah.
I guess he's
Long
got to
goodbye
go
was too much.
dinner.
Yeah.
Anyway,
gotta
guys, chat.
feed the kids.
We love you, Katie. Thanks for stopping in. Otteroy stopping in. Oh, now he comes back. Look, what is this? Fucking vindication? You come back to say goodbye now?
My cat just booed me off.
Fucking, yeah, blame it on the pussy. Blame it on the pussy like all the other men out there. Wasn't my fault. I didn't mean to start World War One. I just wanted to get my pants.
Great. Oh man.
I guess my cat
That's
is
it.
speaking,
World War III.
speaking on
I didn't mean to launch 500 ships across the Adriatic Sea. It was Helen of Troy. Hot bitch. I just wanted to get some loving. But no, her boyfriend was in the way, so I started a war. Show that bastard. Won't return my call on a stone tablet. Okay, that's your history lesson for tonight. 86 people watching. We love you. Thank you for tuning in. We know we get crazy. That's who we are. We're at the studio. You know us. You love us. You want to be us, but you can't because we're better than you.
Hey, guys, I'm going to miss y'all all week.
And you just got to deal with it.
Have a good night, Mama Donna.
You guys later.
Episode 37 of the studio. Our guest hosts were, well, not guest hosts. We're the hosts. Our guests were Bill and Cat Mouse, Raiden Radio. Check out their campaigns. They're pinned in the chat. They'll be in the show notes. I'm the Don. You know where to find me. James D. Lee. You know where to find him. Evil Ginger. He's evil. Just stay away from that guy. Bad news. Duck Bacon. OMERGLITCH. Everybody's links is in the show notes. Okay? Don't get it twisted. One more time, we love How Dare. We appreciate How Dare. And make sure you tune in this time next week, 7 p.m. Eastern. We'll be here. We won't be queer. Well, I won't be. I've had an operation that's changed all that. I'm just going to stop talking. I'm going to play the outro.
Yeah,
that's probably what I should do. Just fucking roll the outro,
that's
Don.
the best thing to do.
Yeah, just, you know what? God bless America.
hell yeah.
What are you doing? Show's over. Go home. There's nothing else for you to see here.
Go to bed.
Go to bed. Go do some hanky panky with better head.
Go to bed. Hello?
By the way, the cheat code is 5. Remember that 5 is the cheat code. If you're playing the game of life, the cheat code is 5. Good night, people.